I make some good.
Hey, friends. Welcome to another episode of Ladies Night Radio Show. I am your host, Mysterious Jax, and we are coming to you live from the Good News Studio tonight and every Friday night at 7:30. Woo, woo. Hey. I got a full house. I got a bunch of guests in here. We came to party. We're here for a ladies' night, with the exception of my friend Matt, who came. Matt, have you ever been to a ladies' night?
I have not. This is my first one ever in my entire life.
Oh, you were in for a show. Yeah. So, of course, we got Matt. Matt, say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everybody?
Do you want to give your Instagram now or later?
We'll do it now. I'm Coach Matt15 on Instagram. You can also find me at thetrainingloft.com.
Oh, you got Joe over there already Googling you. All right here to my right, who we got?
Lily,
what's up? Say hi to the people.
What's up, everyone? It's been a while.
Do you want to show your Instagram again?
What was it? Lily_5713_.
Hey,
That's a lot.
I'm going to need you to change it and make it a lot easier. So that people can find you. And, of course, we got my other crazy girl out here, Joe. Say what's up to the people.
Crazy? I don't know about that.
Oh, you crazy girl.
Joan.
Anna.
Hey, I feel a little, hurt by that comment. Just kidding.
We all crazy.
Just a little bit. Joe here. How's everybody doing? Miss you guys.
Miss you too. Joe's been here before. Tell them your Instagram so people can find you. Put a face to the voice.
Joba11.
There you go.
Easy.
There you go.
Yeah, whatever.
That's if they can. That's
JOBA11.
I was just gonna say that's if they can spell Joba. I don't know. There's some people out there that need some help.
You know who Joba is.
Yes. And of course we have your favorite lady in the house, the one and only Crazy Maria.
Hey everyone. Let me go on ahead and be quiet before Jackie tells me it's too loud.
You gotta
Happy
look at yourself.
Friday.
If you in
Feliz
red.
Viernes. No, I'm in orange, so I'm not there yet.
Up there, red. You looking the wrong way. She said orange. I was like, orange? There is no orange. Up there, honey. Up there.
Damn, it seems like everybody's red today.
Yeah, so you got to watch those. That's your job.
We
right
live today.
Well,
Watch
what's
out for
up,
Joe.
everybody? It's Crazy Maria. Happy Friday. Happy Juneteenth Day.
Hey, Juneteenth.
That's right. And you thought I forgot about you, huh? You looked at me worried. I saw you. You're like,
No, I was trying to get it together over here on the board,
Put down the music a little bit.
All right. I was trying to get it together over here on the board, so I was letting you do your thing.
Appreciate it.
I knew I was going to come in sometime.
I decided to change it up a little bit and put you towards last. You know what I mean?
Good. It feels good. It
right?
feels good. Yeah, the pressure is not on me.
Exactly.
Every
Just
time you
started
ask
off.
me, do I know what day we are on quarantine? I was driving to pick you up today. I was like, what day is it? Thank you.
Before we get to that, I know what day we are, but before we get to that, you did mention Juneteenth, and I wanted to look at people calling me already to talk about that, because as we're driving over here, Crazy Maria was telling me that her second child, which is, we call her Mama. What do we call her? Mama Nisa.
Mama Nisa.
Because I swear she was born. This is her third or fourth life on this earth.
Here, yes.
She has an old soul, and today she was. What do we call her? A daughter. What was it? What do they call when you go on like
stage mom?
Stage mom?
She's daughter mom.
She's daughter mom. So she was, as Maria's putting her earrings on, she was like, "All right, mom, do you know what you're gonna say when they ask you?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "About Juneteenth." And then she's like, "We're not talking about that today." But I was gonna mention it anyways. But what did she tell you?
Well, I have some earrings that are like leopardish. And so I was trying to figure out if I want to go with these or some gold ones. And I was like, Anissa, which ones should I go with? And she just took it elsewhere. She was like, wear those. And she's saying, you know what you're going to talk about, right? And I was like, what? She was like, make sure that you know what you're going to talk about today. I said, well, what's today? I mean, I knew what she was talking about, but I just wanted to make her talk about it.
Get your shit together,
yes, Mom. Don't get on the mic and not know what the hell you're going to say. So she was like, make sure you let everybody know and support black businesses, not only through the month of July, but but always. And so she just went on and ranting about, history. And I was just like, I love you.
She is preparing her mom before she goes on air. She's
Good
really
for her.
I love that girl.
Right.
Hey, somebody has to.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
and we know this stuff is just so cute to me that it's my goddaughter too, that she like wants to make sure that her mom is well
That's right.
prepared.
Take pride in that.
I love her. But if you guys
Wait,
don't know,
is that the one they were always posting on?
no, that's the little one.
Oh, okay,
The
I
little
was
one
about
is
to
my
say.
niece.
Yeah.
My goddaughter is a ninth
I was
grader.
about to say, I thought it was the little one. I
No.
was like, what?
A 4-year-old. Yes. Imagine. Yeah, she's smart.
I mean, she did lock you guys out of the house.
She did lock me out the house, but
I
she's
remember
4.
that.
She felt really bad.
But hey,
That was a funny
She
story.
passed her spelling test that I gave her with flying colors. She knew all her words, and that was like 18 or 20 words that she had to do a test on. So
Good
shout
for
out to
her.
her, my 4-year-old niece Alyssa. No, but my goddaughter, she's a 9th grader going on 10th, and just really quick to let people know what Juneteenth is. It's pretty much been 155 years that African Americans and Black people here in the United States are free from being slaves, and we definitely want to celebrate that. This is their 4th of July in a way. This is when they had their freedom. So at the end of the day, the best way, if you don't know how to celebrate this day, is to just go support a Black business, and one of them being the Good News Radio. So make sure you tell your friend to download the Good News Radio podcast app. It is Black owned, and I'm really excited to be a part of this. We are going on 4 years, and we're building this from the bottom up. We really built this radio network that now has 17 shows from a basement. So I'm proud of it. I'm proud of Keith, and I'm proud of the team. Yeah. No, this wasn't the basement. This was when this studio we barely got.
Damn.
I want to say maybe 3 years ago.
The basement with a ticket? Like, we going back there?
We
They got a
literally
freestyle booth in here, too?
right. No, for real.
Matt is old.
Back
Now
then.
he just told
What'd he
his
say?
age.
Oh, yeah. Now you know what.
Yes.
No.
Matt's not old, okay? Matt's my age, and that's not old.
Ooh.
We're the same age.
I know, so we not old. Stop it, Joe.
This quarantine is making me feel.
Oh,
these years,
speaking
man.
of quarantine, I'm so glad you brought that up. Just an update for you guys that have been following the days. We are actually on day 184. That's right, 184 days we've been on quarantine life.
I stopped check.
And today is phase 3. Today, another week goes by, and California is giving the green light for more things to open today, from nail shops, tattoo parlors, massage parlors, and just things that I've been waiting for. Like I've
Hair
literally been
places.
waiting for.
A fucking
I
pedicure.
just don't. Yes, literally pedicure for sure. Somebody help me. And my toes are not fucked up. Like I can bring out my toes; they're super cute. Maria can go ahead and tell you. But it's just the fact that she looked at my toes the other day. That's why.
They are cute.
Yes, thank you.
The bottom of her
She was,
feet.
she was
that
judging. She was judging your toes and you didn't know about it.
Yes, straight judging.
First of all, they're
Athletes
super
can't
cute.
say that. I'm just gonna say that all athletes can't say that. So
Can't say
here's
what?
to athletes.
No, you can say that.
Can't say what.
That you have ugly feet?
Yeah, not all athletes have cute feet. I'm
No,
sorry.
people in general. There's people that are athletes that don't have cute feet.
You're right.
So just up
I
to
have
the
ugly
person.
feet. Terrible feet.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
like
time
off
out.
the
What
boat.
makes ugly feet? Like
I had toe surgery, so my
Crust.
toes are no
Crookedness.
I have ugly
crooked toes or crooked
I have
nails?
short toes.
Both. Crooked toes and
All
crooked
of
nails.
the above.
That's hilarious. No, no. I got cute feet. But anyways,
does.
if you don't got cute feet, it's okay. The nail shop is open for to
That's
help
why
you.
go to get a pedicure.
And the tattoo parlors and the massage parlors. So, okay, are you guys hitting up any of these on like within the week, 2 weeks,
Negative.
a month, 2
Nope.
months? When are you guys gonna hit up these spots that just opened up today?
I haven't done shit since all the other stuff opened.
Lies. I saw you at the bar the other day, girl.
Except for that.
Why you telling her business? Why you telling her
me out like
business?
See,
that.
I'm thinking you're saying like beauty
Snitch.
salon, nail places.
Yes,
like,
yes, yeah.
yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
You know what I don't understand is the urgency of trying to get your hair done.
Right.
I guess it's for me because I don't really give a shit most of the time, and
Yeah.
my hair is either in a bun or.
You got good
looking
hair. Becky
now-
with the good hair.
There's
okay.
a reason. Now that we're semi-free, ladies want to go find their man and they
Okay,
want their hair
thank you.
look good.
Thank you.
Okay.
We can talk about dating
Okay,
today.
Matt.
Matt knows what's up.
I don't have a man.
But look,
I mean,
I
I,
know.
don't have a girl.
That's what we
either,
talking here. You guys didn't know. I brought all single people besides Maria.
straight set people up.
I'm saying always. I always do it.
You were just like,
You know. I'm an awesome wing person, just FYI.
same.
I've hooked up a lot of marriages, and one of them actually was their MC at the wedding, which
You're
is
so
crazy.
proud. Look at you.
I know.
You
You're
running
like,
a matchmaking
I was-
business on the side right now?
She's like,
I'm a natural.
That and that.
Hey, Loki. Hey, ask Crystal.
Mysterious Cupid over
Ask
here.
Crystal. Okay. Okay. Ask
Oh.
yeah. She moved up. Shout out to
I
Kristen.
know. She tried
Damn,
to
I
act
just
like-
started you on a
I know-
side business.
I was
right
just gonna
there.
say that another thing to add to your resume.
Mysterious Cupid right now.
Cupid.
I can do that.
Oh, I like that. You should make an
It's
Instagram
funny. Those who
page.
can't do
You know
teach.
what's funny? There's
I'm gonna expect 10% for bringing this up.
Right.
Okay.
Commission-
All right. All right.
commission.
You got to promote me then, and you got to do my videos and
You know what's
pictures.
funny?
Oh, no
There's
problem.
nothing mysterious about you. But
That's not
I
true.
Love it.
That's not
Dang,
true.
She said,
Wow.
I
She
only
said
tell
she
you
knows
what you-
it all,
What I
honey.
want you to know,
nothing
honey.
hidden.
Trust me.
That's a
There's
lie.
a lot
You
layers.
can't
She
be
said
allowed.
Jackie hides nothing.
She hides
Nothing.
nothing.
She said she know all your
Everything
business.
is on
You know
the
she
radio.
said that because you put her out there about being in the bar. So now she about to give all your information, girl.
It's okay. It's okay. I love it. I love it.
She was like, "Weren't you just at Joxers?"
Bitch, yes. So what? Bitch, you weren't supposed to say that.
But I was practicing.
You didn't know Vicky
social
posted you on Facebook.
She did.
No, I'm just kidding.
Aw.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Vicky,
With
shout out to
all
Vicky.
honesty, you caught my eye when you were like, "Everybody get the fuck out!" And I was like, "Who the hell is this girl?" And I saw you walk in. I was like, "Oh my god, that's Yeller from the last."
This is why I tell you to watch your unread. Oh
That
my
girl
God.
Vicky
I
was
don't
like,
even
"Okay,
remember that.
we're done. We're done." This girl was
It's
sitting
my-
by herself, looked over at the whole damn bar, and was like,
my-
"Everybody get the fuck out!"
It's my teacher voice. I'm sorry. I'm a coach.
You
gotta
say
be
fuck
loud.
up to your students?
Nah, I gotta keep that shit under wraps.
That's hilarious.
I mean, when I gotta talk to my high school students, I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That's hilarious.
Girl, I'm just kidding. It's kidding.
I used to
It's
work
just
with
inside.
students.
I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I know. Same. I used to
That's
work
your
with high
inner
school
voice.
students
I hear it.
too.
I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah.
I really miss like coaching
too.
so
Oh,
much.
I talk to my high school students like that all the time.
But it's
Just
different.
But you're a
But you're a
coach.
boy.
F
You're a
bomb
guy.
after F bomb. It
But
just
that's a coach. Our
flies out of my
coaches.
mouth.
But you coach boys, right?
I coach boys.
Yeah, it's
I used
different.
to coach girls, but yeah, I didn't.
Girls,
I
you
didn't
gotta-
cuss as
It's
much
not the
with
same.
girls.
With girls, you have to like know how to approach them because they're just kind of like wild beasts, and you're like,
My
"Oh, I
softball
don't know
coach
what's
used
gonna
to-
happen with that one. She might explode, and you're not ready for it.
Or
Yeah.
she, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true too.
Yeah.
That's true too.
They're very emotionally just all
Over the place.
Yeah,
But that's a
roller coaster.
teenager too in high school.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't know what they're going through.
Boys will explode too if you
Yeah.
don't know what happened to them that day.
That too.
That's true.
You know, it's funny. I coached 5th grade boys basketball, and I had a bunch of sensitive boys on that team.
Aww.
And it was the cutest thing. You knew who to push. You're right. You typically do, but
You learn your kids.
You punch them in the chest and toughen them up.
But
No.
you would think that when, like, inside the classroom, they're a certain way, but they're, you know, a different way on the court. But some of them don't know how to change. They're just as sensitive,
Right.
but if not more, you know, because of either lack of ability or whatnot. And it's just kind of like
Upbringing
okay.
too, I think, is a big part of it.
Oh.
The way they're brought up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you work at a private school too, right?
I do,
Yeah.
but I did go to Westchester though, so
Hey.
I went to Hamilton, so I
okay.
know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
Yeah, but you were artsy though. If you went to Hamilton,
That is not true.
There you go. That's good.
I was a jock, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, most of us in here were athletes in high school. Like, I'm not sure if you remember if you played.
I played volleyball.
There
and
you go. So we're
basketball
all
for a bit.
athletes.
oh,
so
see, that's why her toes are messed up.
volleyball.
Yeah, I'm just-
I was about to say
That's normally a catcher in
me.
softball.
Catcher.
I want to see your toes after the show. Because I got.
soccer. Wait, soccer too. Then soccer. Soccer.
My feet are good still.
Okay.
I got lucky. I'm one of the lucky
I
ones.
got
All right.
fucked
Nothing.
up as a catcher.
Nothing fell off.
That's
Nothing
hilarious.
fell off.
Dude.
That's too funny. All right, well, let's go into some cheese myth for you guys. Just really quick. I don't know if you guys know, but hundreds of thousands of young people in the DACA program are resting easier after the Supreme Court ruled that
Hell yeah.
the Trump administration wrongly tried to shut it down. But Dreamers' troubles are far from over because Friday brought a new one from President Donald Trump. While the judge in an ongoing lawsuit brought by Texas and other states to end the program ordered all sides on Thursday to file new paperwork next month. So that undoubtedly means that the Department of Homeland Security will try again to shut the program down. The Supreme Court had said on Thursday that the Trump administration earlier attempt to end the program failed to adequately address how it would affect the DACA recipients and whether or other options were available. So I know that we did have a small win this week, but now again Trump has been on Twitter happy and just saying
Fat,
like
ugly,
he's not.
orange
It's crazy to
fingers.
me. Like he is like it's not over.
Baby
We're like.
hands.
Why are you so like obsessed with these people that are not even doing anything? They contribute to the community. They pay taxes. They're doing what their part. They're going to school. Like why are you so focused on this? There's so much going on. Why don't you haven't even addressed all the people that have been dying from being hung from trees. The kids that are still
Hasn't
in the
talked about
yeah, exactly. All the kids in their cages. Like there's so much going on, and you're so focused on these individuals who aren't even doing anything like illegally or bad or anything. Like it's just crazy to me how Trump like puts so much energy.
He's just diverting by
That too.
He just diverts everything.
And he's promoting his campaign.
Absolutely.
Vote for me, because he ended his tweet with Trump 2020.
2020.
That's what he put.
Did you know that he was supposed to have a rally today
Yes.
at Black Wall Street, and it got canceled?
Did it get
because-
in Oklahoma?
Uh-huh. Well, it was known as Black Wall Street
Oh.
in Tulsa, and it was, of course, on fucking Juneteenth
Of
out of all
course.
the days, and it's just like,
Yeah.
what in the world are you doing? Like, you have zero.
And he even threatened
sensitivity
on
towards any
Twitter.
of that.
Did you see that? Like he's like, "Don't come over here because it's not like Minnesota. It's not like LA or San Francisco. Like this rally is gonna be different. Like if you show up, like pretty much threatening."
I can't. And I think this is part of the reason why I refuse to even look at social media so much, just
I
because
know.
of the fact that it's whack. Everything that is posted on there is nothing that comes from him. It's all
positive.
trash.
Yeah,
it's all trash.
Exactly.
I think I forgot who it was that said it, that he hasn't said anything for the people, and that's not just black people, it's not white people, it's not
Just
not-
Americans in
just
general.
Americans in general. It's
Yeah.
just about him.
Yeah.
He's so self-centered. He's the biggest narcissist ever, and it's just like all he cares about getting reelected. And he was even talking about getting reelected a third time. Like, are you dumb?
Good luck.
Yeah.
It ain't
Like,
gonna happen.
that's unconstitutional for a fucking reason.
Oh my God, he's
And
a
it's
hot
just
mess.
like he thinks he's capable of changing laws so much so that he thinks people want him so bad that they're gonna reelect him for a third time. How about finish your first term? Let's see what
Yeah.
happens if you even think of if we're even possibly getting elected a second time. I hope people don't fucking elect this man again.
Man, that's what we need to vote, y'all. We need to vote. And a lot of people, I saw a tweet or somebody put on Facebook or something like that, like, if you don't vote for Biden this upcoming election, even if you don't agree with Biden, even if you don't
Yeah.
like him, if you don't vote for Biden, you're pretty much voting for Trump.
But that was the same. That's how Hillary. It was
I
the
know,
same thing.
same
There were
thing.
so many people that disliked Hillary,
That didn't vote for her.
didn't like her policies, or didn't like what she did, or all the shit that she had. But it's just like at the same time, just because you didn't like Hillary, now you elected this fool.
Yeah, because you
You know-
voted for your other.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, okay, that makes complete total sense.
Right.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people didn't really realize, like, yeah, Trump was saying a lot of shit, but people didn't, like, they were taking him as a joke, so they're like, all right, let's put a fucking celebrity as president. It's funny, ha, ha, ha. And now I hope that a lot of people realize that what they did, these 4 years ago,
Yeah.
and I hope that they realize this upcoming election that, Biden is pretty much the only one that's, has any chance of beating him, so if you're not a Democrat, even if you don't believe in
Yeah.
Biden, if you don't vote for Biden, you're pretty much voting for Trump.
But there was also just a lot of people that don't vote in general.
And that's why
it's
we
just-
need to
Because
talk
they
to
believe
them.
that the voting doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which.
But
is
now
not
we're
a-
going to have the home vote, so we
Yeah.
should be fine.
Also, there's a lot of
Oh,
people
baby Jesus.
that don't vote because of work. And I know my sister didn't want to talk about it, but she is actually working to try to make voting a national holiday to give people that day off to be able to go and vote. And
Well,
so-
why
it
not?
also depends who you work for and what you do for a living. Because for us as a teacher, they always gave us time to at least make sure that we had time to go vote.
Yeah.
Whether it was in the morning or afternoon or
It
whatnot,
was
or let us out
excused.
early, just so that we have time to do that. And every business should be that way.
Yeah.
Every business should, because it matters so much. It matters. It matters.
Yep. So if you're going to be 18, or if you have kids that are going to be 18, or anybody that make sure that they register to vote. And if you are not registered to vote and you're not, like, in your 20s or 30s, what is wrong with you? Just, you know what? I'm not judging. Just go
Living
register and
under a
vote
rock.
and go do it. Like, I don't
Right.
care if you think it doesn't make a difference. Just do it for people that, believe in it, even if you don't believe in it. Just go do it, please. All right. So our next chisme of the night is pretty much the movie theaters. I don't know if you guys have been waiting for the movie theaters, but a day after AMC Theaters announced plans to reopen without a strict mask wearing policy in place, it's reversed course. All of its guests will now have to cover their faces when it reopens. AMC CEO Ron, revealed on Thursday he was trying to do the opposite by not requiring guests to wear masks when it resumes on July 15th. I don't know why I thought.
I don't get that.
Meaning like he wasn't trying to be like political about it. He just was like, okay, if you want to wear a mask, you can wear a mask.
Political about COVID.
Well, that's right.
Well, there's nothing, right? But like people are making it political, right?
They are.
So, like,
There's a lot of Karens.
He was trying to just stay out of that.
Stay out of
say
it.
The OC.
Each state will be able to do what they need to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So pretty
But
much
that's just ignorance, I think. You know what I mean? Especially because of like there are people who really should not be out in the street that are really, susceptible to getting sick.
Absolutely.
And I hope those are the people that are staying home and not out in the street, but then they have family members who go out and then visit, and that's how shit happens. But if you are a business and you want it to thrive and not get reshut or shut down again, just follow policy just for the sake of
he said he didn't want to be drawn into political controversy. We thought it might be counterproductive if we force mask wearing on those people who believe strongly that it is not necessary.
But
And I'm like, you mean
law?
Karens,
Like,
Adam? You mean Karens? The theater chain says its lax mask policy prompted an intense and immediate outcry from our customers, and it is clear from this response that we did not go far enough for the usage of masks. So AMC's 600 venues have been closed for almost 4 months, but it's set to reopen 450 of those locations in mid-July and plans to be fully back in business by the time the Disney's movie Mulan is released on July 24th. Seating capacity will be greatly reduced, however, and we'll just see who's going to be going to the movie theaters. But if you go, just make sure you take your mask because you're not going to be able to go in without a mask.
My thing is with the mask, like if you don't want to wear a mask, then you need to sign a waiver that if you get the corona, then it's on you. You're
Hell
Yeah,
no.
but it's also the other way around.
Yes,
though,
exactly.
too,
What
because
about me?
If they're carrying it and they spread it because
but what I'm
and you're in a
I'm just saying, like
it's like an enclosed
there
area.
has to be
where
some
you circulate
Hold on,
air.
don't talk over each other. Let one person at a time. Go ahead, Matt.
I mean, it's like you're in an enclosed area for 2 hours at a time, and if anyone coughs within that space, 50 or 60 people are going to get it, and so like that's unfair to them. Like you're putting other people in danger, regardless, right? So
But
What were you saying, Lily?
I'm just saying, like you're running that risk of not wearing a mask.
Yeah, but you're
So-
also running the risk of other people getting sick.
Right.
But then if you're wearing a mask, you're good to go. Wash your hands and that's it.
right, that's what. So now that's why he's like backpedaling, saying,
Yeah.
like, okay, everyone wear the mask.
Yeah.
So none of this.
First,
shit happens.
he said he doesn't care because he didn't want to be in the middle of it. But now it's like he heard so many people complain about that he made it like a rule for you to go to the movies. You have to wear a mask. And look, like even if you're those people that don't believe in the COVID-19, that's fine. If you don't believe that you are spreading, just wear the mask to protect the other people that do believe it. If it happens to be true, and if it doesn't happen to be true, you're just wearing a freaking fabric on your face. Like, get over it. It's not of a big deal. Like, I get it. I don't like wearing the mask. I feel like I can't breathe. I'm with you. But if I have to enter a place where there's other people, I'm gonna wear the mask. If I'm just walking the street, if I go for a jog, I'm not gonna wear the mask. I'll have it with me hand, but like I was just telling Maria, I was like, I don't know why people go jogging with the mask. I don't get that. But that's their own person. But if I go into a restaurant or into a market, into a store, into a place that requires a mask, I'm going to go ahead and just follow the rules and wear the mask. It's not a big deal for me. But I get and understand why people don't want to wear it because it's just a hassle. But at the end of the day, just wear the freaking mask. It's not a big deal.
I've been wearing a mask for the whole week already at work, and it's a little bit annoying.
And it sucks when you have glasses.
Yes, because you
Thank
get
you.
fogged up.
So
So now I put my glasses down, and I still can't see right like that. So I'm like,
that's literally my biggest complaint is because I wear glasses.
But you
I don't
get
like wearing the
used to
mask
it.
because they fog up. That's the only reason I don't like wearing masks.
Get you a mask just for you. Like have
Or I'm
somebody
gonna get
do
the
a
tight
mask
one,
just
like a really
just for
tight
your
one.
people. You know what?
You know the visors?
I'm gonna go on ahead and invent that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
just wear scuba goggles and you'll be all right. Like, just suction to your face.
But I can't see shit.
they're not have imprints.
People who wear glasses understand my pain when I say that. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I've been doing that at work, and like I'm in a fast pace. I'm carrying boxes and running here, running there. You're sweating, and you're like, and I'm like, oh.
Right.
I was at the
And I'm like-
I was at the market the other day, and I was like this, and then it was like.
So
And you have to lift your glasses, and then you got to bring them back down. I know. What happened, Maria? What's going on over
okay,
there?
so I'm gonna go in the chat box.
What's going on in
It's
the chat box?
unfortunate that we do live in 2020 has brought really sad times, and I hate the whole mask situation. I think you and I were talking about this. We don't understand people that go for runs,
Right.
and wear the mask or go work out and wear the mask as you're in there. Nobody around you, honey.
Right.
Like, why not breathe in the fresh air? So Anna's in here.
Hi, Anna.
She says that
What
she
up?
bikes.
Bring down the music a little bit.
She bikes with the mask on.
Oh, she's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm with Jaimito. Jaimito says that he's ready for drive-ins to come back. I'm with you on
I
that
like
one.
that idea, though.
They're doing that at the Ontario airport.
There are still
Let's
a
go
few
to a
drive-ins.
drive-in.
There are still a few drive-ins that are out
I'd
there.
rather
So
do
if we
that,
can
yeah.
bring drive-ins back and just keep the
There used
movie
to be
theaters
one
Can I say
closed.
something?
City.
I don't understand why they ever went out. Like,
Because movie theaters came
I
in.
know. But
No,
I'm just saying.
you know
like,
why? Because people were packing up their cars and I've done this.
Well, 'cause we're
hiding
Latinos,
people,
'cause we're Latinos.
hiding people, and putting blankets over. Like,
That's what
don't say
happens.
nothing. Paying for 2 people to get in, and then here comes
And
the
you
whole
got like
family.
30 people.
I remember those good
Can't take
times.
Latinos
Yeah.
anywhere. Damn
You
you
can't
guys.
take Latinos nowhere.
I love mi gente.
We always got someone hidden underneath our
Were you
legs.
going to say something else in the chat box? Really?
It's the same car. It's the
No,
same
he said,
car.
Jaimito says he went there yesterday, but that's pretty much about
That's
it.
dope. I would be down for that drive-in. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into this tonight's topic for the night. I actually have a few topics. Are you guys ready? So as you guys know, a lot of the people that are on the mic today that you're here talking, we're living the single life. I love the single life. I don't know about you guys.
I'm getting bored of it.
Okay, Lily's getting over the single life. You said you love it too, Joe.
You know what? It's not about me liking it or loving it. I think that I just prioritize me right now.
Yeah.
And I don't have time for people that don't want to make time for me.
Yeah,
Does
I
that
get
make
it.
sense?
Yes,
Agree.
100%.
So
Like,
it's
if-
not like I love to meet people organically.
Yes.
And that's my thing. I've gone on fucking apps and it's such a waste of my time. And
I know.
I think I went on one fucking Tinder date and I
You're
was
right.
like, this is a fucking joke.
Joke.
You know, and so
Tinder's
for
a
me,
hookup
it's-
app, though. You got to get like a real one.
No, this was like when Tinder just like came
Oh.
out. You know what I
that
mean?
was a long time ago.
Damn, so like 20 years ago?
So here we go.
So what
Wow.
happened was
Wow, when I was 18, I
No, but you know
decided.
what? The funny, did I tell you about that Tinder story?
No.
So I told my,
Bring it down, girl.
Hey, the singles are out, so I'm trying to let hood rat.
Singles don't have to be hood rat hoochie mamas. First
I mean,
of all,
sometimes we do.
we do, but not all the time.
What did Ludacris say? I need a lady in the streets,
But
and
a freak in the sheets.
Okay, so don't act like y'all ain't out. Hello,
Okay, but sometimes,
pop that collar, girl.
sometimes we not like that all the time. We like that sometimes.
Cynthia popped it. That's
You
right,
gotta
girl.
know
Lily. That's crazy, Maria. It's okay.
It's like you.
It's the age.
It's like
I
when you
changed
know.
names.
You have to know when you got to be business and when you got to be rowdy. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
It all depends on what
Wait,
tequila
wait, wait.
you drink that day.
Hey.
Is that what you're? Is that
No,
what
but-
you're,
I don't. That's yeah.
Is that your
Sometimes
line?
that
That's how I
sets
do
the
it.
mood.
Well, I had this tequila today. Okay, Matt. We
Oh,
know
I had
now.
I had
So what's
Domino's,
gonna
so it
happen?
was Get loose juice. That's what it is.
Hey, if I was single, I bring Matt that tequila every time I meet him.
So what you're saying is,
Matt, you didn't answer the question though.
Wait, what?
As
There
far,
was a question?
as far as you
Nicola.
loving the single life, or are
Oh.
you not loving the single life?
It's a struggle.
What's
It's
a struggle?
Being single.
yes, it
Why
is.
is wait? Why is it a struggle?
Wait, why is it a
'Cause-
struggle for you?
Yeah,
Is what I wanna
you're
know.
a guy.
No,
No,
hold
wait.
on, guys, hold on. Let
No,
me just
Joe,
describe.
wait.
Can I describe what Matt looks like?
Okay, go for it.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Matt, how tall are you?
5'11".
Okay, Matt is 5'11". That is a
Fit.
very amazing height for a girl. Okay,
Fit.
your eyes are what? Green, blue.
They changed.
They changed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they changed colors,
Chameleon
guys.
there.
It's because he has a blue shirt, so they're a little blue right now.
From A
Because
Star
you're-
Is Born.
He's a handsome ass
Bradley
man.
Cooper. He's a
Yo,
Bradley
I want to
Cooper.
know what
There you
your
go.
struggle is.
Y'all pumping him up over
No,
here.
no,
They
no.
blushing.
I'm
they
about to
blushing?
get him some ladies. Watch.
Oh,
You're
shit.
turning me red.
Okay, no, but you had.
Tequila
I had a
or-
question for you,
About to
really
match
quick.
this mic right here.
Maria, bring Joe down. She been a little too loud over there. Okay, Matt,
Don't
really.
shut me
I did bring her down. Her ass is still in bed. I mean, I bring her more down. She can have to look. I'm gonna need you to sit by the door and talk from over there. We can have you up. Yes.
Y'all don't even let Matt talk. You and Lily were over here. Okay.
Oh,
I will
that's
say Matt has been my friend since middle school, and he is very handsome, but he's also very sweet. So you were saying it's been a difficult time for you. Explain that answer for the people that are
The
listening.
ladies want to know.
I mean, it's just a struggle, just finding some consistency.
Okay.
So
So do you wait really quick? Do you not enjoy
agree.
the single life?
There was a time.
Okay.
There was a time, but in the last couple years, I've been trying to steer away from that because we're getting older, right? So it's time to get your shit together and settle down, start a family and all that. And I've been trying to do that for the past couple years.
I know somebody who might want to do that with you.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
Joanna's dropping bombs over here, and you not catching them.
I'm hearing them. I just got to play. I can't just...
Right. No, but like seriously, and this is coming from a guy's perspective because normally, like, the reason I say that is because I feel like women get a really bad rap when you're, when you're older, over your 30s, mid 30s, and you're still single. Because that's me. Like, I'm honestly never been that type of person. I'm not gonna put anybody on blast but myself. But like, that's literally what women get, that stereotype. Either you're gay or something's wrong with you or you're fucking crazy, And like, I seriously have no kids. Like, I'm in my mid 30s, but I really enjoy the single life. Like, I feel like I could get married later on. Like, marriage to me is not a priority, but the reason I'm a female, having kids is a priority.
The reason I'm a female.
I was looking at Joe because Joe has, you're already like, you have your kids, whereas
I've been married.
No, you've had that, yeah.
I'm divorced. I have 2 kids.
So you and I are in 2 different stages in our lives where I've never been married. I'm no kids.
So you just want to have fun.
And so, wait, hold on.
You know what I said? I think that marriage is not for everyone.
Okay, yes. I'm glad you said that.
I wanted to be married. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be married. My ex-husband apparently did it, which is fine. But being in a relationship, I think, is it's a team thing. It's not. It doesn't matter whether you're married or you've been in a long-term relationship. It's just about being a team player.
Yes,
and
exactly.
When you find your teammate,
yes.
It doesn't like,
and that's what I always say. I was like, I'm not looking just to get settle and get married just to get married. Like, if I'm gonna be with somebody, they're gonna be my partner, my ride or die, somebody who supports me, somebody I support as far as like, and have that. And I always used to joke. I joke this around. If you know me, if you're my friend, you joke like I'm like, I have a feeling, and I'm not trying to put it into the universe, but I always say like, I have a feeling that the person I have a kid with might not end up being my husband, and I'm okay with that. Like, I always joke around like I'm looking for like my baby daddy, like a sperm donor kind of thing right now, because
I know people for you.
I always say that because
there's a bunch of banks that can take care of that for you.
That's different. Like, I still want old school to be able to have a connection with the person, to have the same values, so that when we raise co-parent, if we do, I'm not saying, knock on wood, I'm not saying that that's exactly what I want, but I'm okay if that happens. I want to have the same values, that when we raise our child together, when we co-parent, we're on the same page, we're supporting the child, we love them, and have exactly. So I've never had that, and the reason I say that is because
connection with someone enough.
Yeah, because women my age who are single, have no kids, have such a bad rap. Like, either
how old are you?
You want to say your name?
I was ready for you.
I think I'm older.
I'm in my mid-30s.
Same.
So I'm older than you guys.
Yeah, I'm in my mid-30s.
Wait,
you guys need to
you
embrace
look like the youngest
your
one
age.
here. What are you talking about?
Embrace your age.
Okay, fine.
I'm
I'll say
about
it.
to be 38 in December.
I'm 36.
I'm 36.
So,
okay, we're all
okay,
36, except for Lily. She's 38, and then I'm not gonna tell Marisa.
I'm 42, and I don't care. I'm proud to
Hey.
say it. I say it all the time.
I respect people's, privacy.
You know what though? I've always felt like I had an old soul. I'm the youngest of 5, so I've grown up with like a lot of mature people. So I've matured.
Same.
So I've always been mature. I've had most of my relationships have been with older men.
Same.
Up until recently, because my face, I still look young.
Why am I getting hit on by 21-year-olds?
That
is my issue.
Like,
yes. When I was 24,
however,
I dated a 34-year-old, and now I'm in my mid-30s. I get hit on by 22-year-olds. I was like, I can't take you serious, honey. I was like, I can't.
Well, that's single.
That's why you have your baby daddy situation. That
True.
Matt laid it out for you.
He's fit. I'll take that one.
Okay. Well, I'll start considering them as baby daddies then.
I'm just afraid to date older because then I feel like they look like my dad. They look older.
Oh,
if
damn.
they're 37, 38.
Oh, damn.
I think that's
don't
just
compare
your
them to your
mindset.
dad.
That's
No,
a
what I'm
different,
saying, they look older. They don't look.
Well, it depends. Not every older man looks old.
You don't
that's
like
the
that
thing.
salt and pepper?
I do.
I
damn it,
do.
I do.
But
Woo.
come on, wrinkles.
I prefer younger guys.
I know you do, sis.
I've always dated a year younger.
Energetic.
My daughter's dad is 4 years younger than I am. So
And there's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that.
No, of course not.
I dated someone that was like almost 5-6 years younger than me. I mean, you could tell the maturity though, like after, and you're like, ooh, there you are.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
no,
your
he's
age.
very mature, very very mature.
I heard
Actually,
it.
more mature than
I heard
I
it
am.
come out right there.
Okay. Well, okay. So let's go back to it. So we're all single.
I trained him well, though.
When was our last relationship? I want to ask everybody, starting with Lily. When was your last relationship?
Shit, let me look at my
We'll go around the.
I think technically 3 years ago.
Okay, so you've been single for 3 years.
3 years.
Matt, how long have you been single for?
Yeah, about almost 2 years. It's been about 2 years, yeah.
2 years. Okay, really quick.
Summers.
I'm going to go backwards real quick. Lily, who broke it up? Was it you or your partner?
It was him.
Okay. And Matt, who broke it up? You or them?
I did.
Okay. And Joe?
Do we want to know why, Lily?
Well, we don't have to. No,
Okay,
that's
sorry.
too much. I don't want to go too deep into that.
Damn, you trying to give her business.
No. Joe,
I'm just curious.
When we want to know why, Lily?
He wanted to see the grass was greener on the
Not
other
even
side.
her situation. Do you want to know why, Lily? Lily, please share.
Okay,
He
you
has
know
a baby now with a 44-year-old.
Okay, stop it.
Sorry,
Get
go
off-
ahead.
Oh, girl, we talking
No.
after the show.
Matt.
I can tell you all the
Maria, I'm going to need you to learn the mute button, damn it.
Okay, hold on. We're going to try this real quick. Are we trying this real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Not me.
Hello? 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 Say hello.
Really, Maria?
Okay, there you go.
I'm
I'm
never-
trying to find you.
I'm number 2.
Okay.
Stop. My number is right here. Shut up.
No, it's not.
Okay, how about this? Turn Matt on real quick.
Okay, Matt, say hello.
He's 4. He's 4.
I'm not. Okay, there we go.
Matt,
I was about to
really?
cry.
Oh my God, you got Maria. Get it
That
together.
was kind of special. I had a moment by myself.
You had a power trip right there. That's what happened.
Yes.
You felt the power.
Yes.
She was like,
Call me Trumpina.
I can mute
Call me
anybody and
Trumpina right now.
everybody.
Next week, you're not gonna have the board. You're not having
Okay,
the
stop
board.
playing, you guys.
You're
Stop
not,
playing.
You're not having the board next week.
Okay, stop playing.
Why you look at me?
I'm muting you two right now. Jackie's only on.
No, my man.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Everybody. Yes, thank you. All right, let me go into Matt. I hate y'all so much. I hate not having the board. I'm teaching you. You better stop it.
Go ahead.
Matt, really quick. What was the reason? He's like, what? Go ahead. What? Did I do? Don't listen to her. Over here. What was the reason that you decided to break it up?
So this is going back to the topic of not wanting to be single. Like, I wanted to settle down, and I don't think she was ready. She still was. She was a lot younger than me. She was like 26.
That's normal. Stop it.
25,
Lily over here
26.
throwing her hands in the air like, see?
I've met a lot of guys like that.
And she had she wanted to do other things in life still. She still wanted to get a career for herself. She wasn't ready.
That's understandable.
She didn't want to like move in. She didn't want to have kids. Like, she wasn't ready for it yet. She's young, right? So
Right.
At that time I was like, well, that's not what I'm looking for.
Right.
So we just ended up going our separate ways.
Can I just tell you that is the exact reason why I ended up breaking up with when I was 24. I broke up with a 34-year-old because he was already talking about marriage. Yeah, but he didn't look 10 years older than me, and he was talking about kids, and it gave me such anxiety. And I was like, look, you're an amazing person. I love how you love me. I love how you care about me. But I would feel really selfish if I continued to hold on to you when I'm not ready to have those things, and I can't love you the way you love me at this moment. So it was, and so I was like, okay, you know what? If we're meant to be, we're going to get back together. But at this moment, I'm just going to throw him out and back to the sea. And if he gets somebody that's going to treat him better than me, hey, that's it. And if we're meant to be, we'll end up back together.
Well,
but
he just wanted to have someone that was going to have kids with him. You weren't ready for that. He
I
was like,
wasn't.
I need it now. Like,
I wasn't.
I'm not trying to be the 60-year-old with a 20-year-old.
And that's true. And I can understand why she was not ready to do all those things with you yet.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that. And the fact
Yeah,
that
I don't have any hard feelings. You
Yeah.
know, like, that's what she wanted. I was like, okay. Like,
question for you, and not saying no names, would you like maybe in 2 years if she was like, hey Matt, I'm ready, would you
No.
consider getting back to her?
no.
Wow.
That was really
No.
quick.
Damn. That's
No.
crazy.
I think because
An ex
never
is an
mind.
ex for a reason.
Nah. Okay. So you guys have never gone backwards with an ex?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it was the right thing to do. I'm still not with him again, so obviously it didn't matter.
Okay. All right. Well, what about you can
Like,
wait.
if someone became an ex, there was a reason for that, right? That
But you
reason
just-
will always be in the back of your head. Even if you go back, it's still going to be in your head.
But the reason you said was because she wasn't ready yet. But if she said now I'm ready and everything else was checking off in the book, wouldn't you want to?
There was other things along with that
Okay.
that I didn't expel to the group. But
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. That's do tell.
That was
That
that
can't
was
always just
that
be
was
the
like
reason.
that was like the
let's talk
main
about that, yeah.
that was like up there, and then there was like
Other
levels.
things
there
that
was
added
levels
up.
to it.
There's
Yeah.
Of
levels
course.
to it always.
Of course. What about you, Joe? What was the reason? Well, that it didn't work out with you and your ex.
He was younger.
By how?
Am I on?
Yeah, by how many years?
we got
4.
Okay.
But he, you know, I'm divorced and I have my 2 kids, and my kids are my priority. My career, my kids are my priority. And he was an amazing person to my kids. I will never take that away from him. However, he was jealous of the relationship that I had with my ex-husband. I respect my ex-husband, whether he's there, present, or not.
Right.
He's still the father of my kids.
Yeah, of course.
And he didn't like the fact that, you know, sometimes we had like family dinners, and, you know, like we took my kids, it was Giselle's birthday. We took Giselle to Disneyland, and he went as well. And, you know, because we had Disney passes for the kids. And this is part of the reason why I'm still single. If I have 2 kids, they're my priority. Having 2 kids means they have a father.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
I was raised by a single mom. My father still lives in Honduras. There is no chance for me to have a relationship with my father for a reason. I will not take that away from my kids. He can take that away from them.
Yeah.
Their dad. I don't want anything to do with that. If my kids choose not to have a relationship with him, that's on them. Right? They're getting older. As they get older, they start seeing shit more. They start seeing the reason why we are not together. But I will still respect him as the father of my children.
I love that.
And I'm not going to argue with someone.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
and if he doesn't trust the fact that that's all we're doing, then sorry, bye.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think when parents, like when you're dating somebody that has kids, you have to understand, like.
And I gave him plenty of opportunities. I mean, we dated for about 3 years, and that was a long time.
Wow, that is a long time.
So for me, like, and then there was other things, but for like Matt said, that was like, there's layers to it, but that was one of the main reasons.
Like, done.
And you get tired of justifying yourself. You get tired of like saying, dude, I don't do anything other than be with my kids, and you're at my place. You know what I mean?
And your kids are teenagers too.
I have a 14-year-old and a 10-year-old, and at this point, you know, and they were younger then, but he still didn't understand the fact that I'm not with my ex-husband. You know?
Yeah, I don't have that issue. My son's 20.
That was a lot of insecurities.
Yeah.
So
it is. It's all personal issues, insecurities, and there's absolutely nothing I can do to make that man feel better about the fact that I wasn't gonna marry him.
So you had no plans to marry this guy?
Not that I didn't have any plans, based on the things that I saw and the things that I for me is like, if you come into my life, you're a bonus.
Okay, but
right?
Did he know that?
Of course.
So
he came to my place.
No, what I'm saying is like,
I'm the one that's established. I have a career.
But did he want to get married? And did he know that you did it?
Oh yeah.
And he knew that you did it.
We talked about it, but I felt like there was really no reason to discuss that.
There is though.
No, there is. But I told him, I said, I could be in a relationship with you forever as long as we stay, you know, committed to each other.
But you're not married.
But based on what I see from him, there's no reason for me to get married with him. And that when I got married, I was young. I was 22. I had my daughter at 22. I had just graduated from college. I met my ex-husband as a freshman in college, so we had already been together for a long time. However, that was like my college love, whatnot, right?
Yeah.
But as you get older, you start seeing the shit that you want and what you don't want. You know, you know what you want in your life.
But if you knew that you didn't want to marry him, why continue to date him?
I told him though. Because that's where I am. I think it's because that my last marriage left a bad taste in my mouth. Other people still are great. You know what I don't understand? How people continue to get married over and over and over.
J-Lo? Are you talking about J-Lo?
I mean,
don't talk about my
that's
girl.
my ex-boyfriend right there.
I just don't get
Stop
it.
I swear.
I will say this.
I'm just very cautious.
I will say this. I think there's people out there that are like romantic and love being in relationships.
I'm romantic too. I would love to be in a relationship.
However,
marriage is just, it's a lot, man.
It's a forever thing.
However, I'm not one of those persons. I'm not putting anything down on those people, but I'm not the type of person that has to be in a relationship. Like, I am in a relationship with myself. I love my energy. I love my spirit. And I'm going to be protecting my spirit and energy as much as I can. So I'm not going to just let anybody be around. And also, like, I love hanging out with my friends and family. Yeah. So if I bring somebody...
See, I'm also... That was something that bothered him. I'm very outgoing.
Yes.
Like, I know a lot of people, and I'm... and that was
It
not
takes a
his,
special.
my personality was.
It
like,
takes a
way
special
too
type
much
of
for him.
person to date me and people like us that are very outgoing and love to be and out there. Like, and I get it. You know what I mean?
They got to be secure too.
It's very secure. But I will say, as women, we also have to make sure that they don't have to worry about it. Because I also know women who act single when they're in relationships, and I wouldn't personally do that. Yeah. But we as women need to understand, like, don't give him a reason to think that there's something happening.
And that's the thing. I've never given.
And I'm not saying you are. No, I'm not saying you are.
But even though I never gave him a reason, there was always a reason for him to get jealous, and I think it's because of the fact.
And
that
that's when you need to establish the difference.
Just personal insecurities.
So
that's when you knew that. Okay, look, like
And so with the reason I want to talk about this as far as our old relationships is because looking into us being in our 30s and us going through COVID-19, this pandemic, and social distancing, like, how do we as single people move forward in the dating life, or are we putting that on pause? Because this is also can be it is a serious issue, the COVID-19 and pandemic. But at the same time, like, we still want to live our normal lives. Like, how do you move forward? Are you going to put dating on pause? Or are you going to... We're going to go around the room. We're going to start with Lily. Or are you going to continue dating, but just... Are you changing things up? Let's start with Lily.
I think...
Spit it out, girl.
I just think I'm going to put it on pause for now. Just because, like...
Stop it.
I'm trying to give her a moment to think. It sounded like... yes.
Just in case you didn't know, that is Crazy Maria's favorite sound effect. Song.
It's just, I think I'm going to put it on hold just because, like, realistically, like, if I go to a bar, if I go to a restaurant, if I go here, if I go there, all I'm going to see is this right here. That's it.
Just the eyes.
What if he sends you a picture? Don't you ask
Wait,
for
I'm
a picture?
confused. So
no, I'm talking about when we go to the bar.
Hold on. Let her finish.
I'm talking about when we go to the bar.
Let her finish.
So, let's go back to last year when we went to the bar for St. Patty's Day. This cute guy came up to me,
It's actually the day you and I met. St. Patrick's Day last year.
And I'm like, oh, you're probably one of those guys that can rock a hat, and you're probably not even cute without a hat.
Damn.
Don't say anything. Shh.
Let her finish. Flicked his hat, and guess what? He had a receding hairline like Homer Simpson.
Hair fell out.
So I was like, ooh, okay, never mind. So that's why I'm kind of afraid. Like, I would love to go meet a guy wherever I'm at, but that mask is going to cover up who they are. But realistically, like, personality is what really actually matters.
Yes.
But some type of attraction has to be there too.
So what you're telling me is during COVID-19 and social distancing, you're gonna put dating on hold.
I mean, I have been since it started.
So you're not on any dating apps. You're not trying.
No,
you're not
I deleted
looking.
them.
All of them?
I deleted
Even
all.
Hinge?
I was on Hinge. Remember?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh my God.
I deleted it.
She got me on Hinge.
My stepdaughter had me add Hinge and like set up my profile, and I was like, oh my God, this is fucking. I hate it.
I loved Hinge. I'm not gonna lie. I loved Hinge.
I like dating apps though, but okay, let
I deleted.
her
I
finish.
deleted everything because it's just no point to it right now. At this point, like, who wants to be in a relationship right now? Who wants to be serious right now? Nobody.
That's not true. I do.
I do.
Matt does.
I do.
Joe does.
Okay.
Are you
1%.
kidding me? I would have loved to have been cuddled up in my bed.
I would have loved it too.
Hold on.
I agree with you.
Instead of me just binge watching shit by myself.
I agree with you.
Okay, so you're saying that you're gonna put on hold because you don't think that people are gonna take it dating as serious.
Exactly. I'm at the point where I'm not gonna look for it. If it happens, it happens. Like, if someone.
No, wrong mic. This is mic number 3. I got her. Go ahead.
If someone comes up to me and wants to meet me, wants to, get to know me, then I'll give them that chance. But as far as me looking for it, I'm done.
You're done?
I'll wait till next year, and
Okay.
I'll come out.
Wait, so are you planning to go out at all, like to bars or restaurants?
I mean, I'm going to a bar after this.
So let's say, are you going to be open to meeting
Of
somebody?
course.
Okay.
Like, if that happens, like... Which never happens with or without a mask before pandemic or whatever. It never happened. So
just FYI, the bar you're going to, a lot of people are not wearing masks.
When you walk in, yes, but when you're sitting down, no. Yeah.
No, I didn't walk in with the mask. Remember?
I did.
No, Maria, you put me all the way down. Maria. Okay, so no, at the bar that we were at, a lot of people did have masks, but a lot of people didn't, and I was one of the person that walked in with 2 other people that did not have a mask on.
That's interesting because there was a lot of people that walked in with masks.
No, yeah, what I said is like there was a lot of people with masks.
You got lucky.
No, well, there was a lot of people with masks. Maybe because I know the bartenders and they gave me a pass. Maybe that's it. But I walked in without a mask. So just FYI, there's a lot of people without masks in that bar.
I don't know.
And that's a new norm. But okay, I just wanted to get your thing on dating.
I give up.
Don't give up. Lily, don't give up.
Wait.
You're a sweet girl.
Are you going to die tomorrow?
No, of course not. But I give up on dating.
There's no reason for you to die.
I just give up.
Don't put that on it. Oh my God.
There's no reason for you to be so
all right,
defeated.
So we're gonna go ahead and move over to Matt because we're running late on time. So Matt, what about you and dating through COVID-19? Are you still gonna date, or are you planning? What are you planning to do during this time?
No, I'm dating now.
Okay. Like, are you on dating websites?
COVID-19 never stopped me from dating. It slowed it down, but it didn't like stop what I was actually like my goal.
Your intention,
my goal is
to date and find somebody,
right? So,
He's on the prowl.
He's on the prowl. He's
so Matt,
ready to pounce.
For the ladies that are listening, for the single ladies, what are you looking for in a relationship?
I mean, as I've gotten older, like it's really changed to being different.
I like that you said that.
For what it used to be, it's definitely I do have to have that initial attraction, right? Like I'm not willing to wake up next to someone that I'm scared of looking at. So
whoa, wait a minute, explain that, Maria. Bring it down a little bit.
Hold on, I get what he's saying.
No, go ahead.
I don't want to like roll over and then be, oh my God, what did I just do? No, I need to roll over and be like, oh, look at that little angel right there, you know? So attraction definitely. Are you talking
about makeup and like the hair extensions and the eyelashes?
Yeah, if her eyelashes stuck to her nose, then that's going to be a little different story. No, I'm not. I don't care about eyelashes and.
So you don't want girls that wear fake eyelashes?
No. I don't care about that.
Okay.
If she wants to wear them, that's fine, whatever. Because I know it makes her feel better. But like, that's just one part of it. You know, the other parts are like being humble, having a good work ethic, not wanting me to take care of everything.
Yeah.
Because like, I do think that we're both putting in time, and if I'm paying all the time for everything, then
wait, you pay?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Excuse me?
Great gentleman.
Matt,
I love that.
I am looking.
I'm sorry.
Dating is expensive for me. That shit is not.
But I haven't been on a date.
Hold on, Joe. We're not on your turn yet, Joe. Damn it to hell.
Can I just
let Matt talk really quick? Yes, Maria.
Just ask Matt a question.
Go ahead.
Just
go ahead.
As a man, do you determine with the girl that you're taking out on where you're taking out since you're paying? Are you like, okay, this is a cheap date. I don't really care much about, lavishing and doing all that. Like, do you determine those things?
Yes, I do. I actually have dumbed it down a lot in the past because in the past I was going to nicer restaurants, and if you go you'd have 2 dates or 3 dates set up in a week, you're fucking broke.
But also, a lot of people don't deserve it. Just to FYI. And then,
exactly.
And then
I think that's what he was trying to get to.
And then you'll get them used to it.
Yeah. So now that
you take him to Sizzler now.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that.
First of all, hold on.
I got asked on a date before.
First of all, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I honestly went on a date recently, and he cooked everything for me.
Oh,
and to me, that means more. Like, yeah, and
absolutely.
I think that gives a better ass.
That is, but you can't do that.
Is it about like,
girl? With me, it's always better ass.
I understand that, but
can you do that the first date though? Can you do that?
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
Go to his house on the first date.
Okay, I see where he's coming from.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's sketch.
This was somebody I knew.
I'm sorry, but that's something that you put like time into. That's like a few weeks of maybe seeing each other. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna cook dinner for you.
Well, this was somebody I knew. This was like somebody I used to date.
I wouldn't mind offering after like the second or third date. You know, the first date's a good one to like feel them out. So like now I've been like smaller things. You know, you go to like the Whaler in Venice, or you go to Yogurtland. Just do something quick,
or a coffee date,
or a coffee shop.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The first dates, honestly, Matt, the first dates should never be like a super expensive restaurant. They should be something simple.
Yeah,
and like a coffee date.
I'm not going to spend $150 on someone I'm never going to see again.
Exactly. Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
And if that's the type of girl, and she doesn't appreciate that, then she's not the one for you. Because I know you, and I know you have a good heart.
Not the one that you're going to go on a second date with.
And it's not like he.
Maybe she's fun. Maybe she's. Maybe she's fine, but
because he'll do it for somebody that he like your relationship or somebody. You know what I mean? But all right, so I see that. So you are looking and you are active in dating at the moment, and COVID-19 has not stopped you.
No.
Okay, so really quick, I just want to ask Joe: has COVID-19 stopped you from dating?
Girl, I haven't went on a date and I don't even
before
even COVID.
No, but because of COVID-19, I'm asking.
No.
Okay, so
I mean, yeah, it did because I was legitimately quarantined at home.
Okay.
I as a teacher,
and as a parent of 2 kids,
so hard in my life. I mean, we went from being on campus to having to teach remotely, and if somebody had said, "Hey, can I take you on?" and be like, "I'm too fucking tired." Yeah, I was up till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes, just working on lesson plans, and
So kudos to you, teachers, though.
I've never worked so hard in my fucking life.
So your days became longer.
Yeah,
100%.
Oh wow!
Like there were times where the sun was coming out, and I didn't even realize it was 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's
6
crazy.
o'clock in the morning. And
so what are you looking for?
Realize how hard teachers worked.
No, trust me, I do. Like I lived with and I saw you and my sister too. Like I get it. And teachers, shout out to you guys. I did get an episode for you guys, and I love education.
But do you mean
you
I want to be romantically involved with somebody? I mean, of course, who doesn't want to be?
No, but did COVID-19 stop you from dating currently? Like right now, we're in phase 3 where a lot of things are open. You're still like, I'm not dating right now.
Would you be willing to go out now?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt, I thought you were asking her on a date.
Stop it, Maria.
I didn't even get on my knee yet. Let me get on my knee first.
Wait, you get on your knee to ask people out? Come on. You get on your knee to ask people out?
Do it now.
Matt, you can't be saying shit like that.
I open doors. I let you walk first.
So what do you look for?
So you can stare at my booty? So you can stare at my booty?
Yes.
Joe, what do you look for in a partner? What's your type? If for anybody that's out there listening that's interested in you.
You know what? I think as I've gotten older, there is no specific type just because of the fact that
5'11" green eyes.
Except for that. I'd go for that. No, I'm just looking for somebody that's willing to work with me, not against me.
I feel you.
Absolutely.
I've carried such a big burden with a lot of previous, with a lot of relationships in the past.
Right.
And I'm just tired of that. That's a lot of weight on my shoulders.
Would you get married again?
Would I?
Yeah.
That's a really good question.
I know, because the people that you date are going to ask you these type of questions.
I think it all just depends on who that is, who the person is.
So
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
My question for you it would be like, because I talk to men.
How about this? Do I want to be in a long-term committed relationship with someone? Fuck yes, 100%. If that leads to marriage, I'm for it.
Yeah.
And the reason I ask this is because I am okay with dating men who have kids, but I need to know up front. I need to know up front if that's something. One, here are 2 things. One, do you want to get married in the future? 2, do you want to have more kids? And that's my second question to you. Do you want to have more kids with your future partner? Because let's say, no. hold on. You can say no, hold on. Let's say you met a Matt. Not necessarily Matt, or maybe it was Matt, but a Matt.
Hey.
Who was handsome and ready to be in a serious relationship. Yeah. He wants to get married. He wants to have kids. Would you be wanting and open to having more kids and getting married?
No, answer the question.
Hey, he turns his chair as he looks at her.
Look at me in my eye. Babies. So if you want to make beautiful babies with me again.
But do you want to have more babies? That's the question.
Right now,
because men.
Because I can't shoot them out.
Right. So women, as a woman, would you be wanting to have more children?
Right now?
No, like let's say maybe in the future.
Okay, look.
In like a year.
I understand.
Right. Hold on. Let her finish.
If I feel like this is a person that I feel that would be a great father, that is going to, be there for their kids, whether we're together or not, yes.
Okay, but you have to.
That's a hard question for someone.
I know
it is, because me too. Like my son's 20 years old.
Yes,
so
she has a 20-year-old son.
Like I straight up tell everybody I don't want to have any more kids. I'm done. But if the right guy comes along, then maybe.
Can I tell you guys that my daughter Giselle, she's like, Mom, when are you going to get me a stepdad? I was like, first of all, shut it. She's like, I want a sibling. I was like, you have a brother that you, like, punch. And, you know what I mean? Yeah. But honestly, I think the person if I were to date someone, they have to be athletic. That's one of my like big things.
Right.
Because I'm raising studs. You know what I'm saying?
Maria, bring her up a little bit.
I'm raising studs, but I'm just it honestly
Talking
really
to the mic,
just,
Joe.
I think it just depends on who the person is and whether.
But these are things that at our age,
they're at our age.
we need to
You know what I mean?
be upfront 100%.
I know,
because
but I dated men who were like, yeah, you know, I want this, and I'm like, no, but you're not ready for it. Just because you want it doesn't mean you're ready for it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's very
And
true.
That's the difference for
But
me.
also
Like,
the difference is we as women, we're a lot older, so our time, you can't, if you say, okay, I'm
Time
gonna
is
give you,
ticking.
yeah, and I'm gonna say, like, okay, like if Matt wanted to,
I'm fertile as fuck. Just
right,
saying.
but if you're not
Shit,
ready,
so am I.
and if you say,
My soldiers march.
if you say, Matt, you're not ready, I'll give you 2 or 3 years, but in 2 or 3 years, it's
Yeah.
a whole different situation for you and your body.
But I think that
You have to be upfront with
Yeah.
the partner, because
You're
at the end of
right.
the day, that's not fair to them, that's not fair to you.
Yeah, but I'm fertile.
I get
No,
that.
but I know what you're saying. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason I say that is because I feel like sometimes people get in relationships and they're not fully 100% honest.
Yeah.
And so like that's why I'm really very
But
forward
that's why-
with. And people sometimes are like, "Whoa, that's like a well, that's the
Yeah.
question that makes sense for like people like Matt and myself who don't have kids yet.
Yeah.
And we need to know if we're going to be on the same page. And even if we have a good vibe, we have a good connection, but if
Yeah.
you don't want to have kids,
It's a deal breaker.
it's not going to work,
Yeah.
and that's not fair that you're just going to hold on to this person because
Yeah.
later on they're going to resent you,
Yeah.
and that's not
But-
fair to the other person either.
But again, I think, like Matt said, you know, part of the reason why he broke up with that girl was because of the fact that she wasn't ready for what he wanted.
but she was a lot younger, so she
Right,
had time
but
to think.
It's the same thing with the guy. He wanted kids and get married and all that stuff, and I'm like, I can't marry you and I can't see you as the father of my children because of the fact that you're not ready. Even though that's something that he wanted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not about having 5 baby daddies and a bunch of kids and
Right.
you know,
No,
with
I
somebody-
agree.
You know, that's just not my style.
I think it's definitely different, you know, when you're older and younger, like 20s and 30s, you know, like you're
Yes.
a totally different status of your life and you're looking for different things, and you know, like now there's other things that are more important, you know, like stability
Yes.
is more important than,
Yes.
100%,
than
yeah.
you know, flashiness or like being the cool guy.
Yep.
You know, and then your circle also gets smaller, you know, as you get older. The
Absolutely.
Like the people that you hang out with narrows down as well, because when you're in college and high school, like you're around hundreds of people, thousands of people all the time, and now that you are an adult, you're in your career, you're limited in, you know, the people that you actually meet. So dating even becomes harder because now you're trying to meet people that are strangers to you, as opposed to when you're in your 20s, you can still find someone that you ended up, you know, that you were in school with, or that you did sports with, or you know, like you can still find those in your 20s.
Commonalities.
Yeah, and you can, you know, you've had some, you know, time together, so you kind of know each other. And as you now that I'm in my 30s, all those options are done for,
Yeah.
and so now you're looking outside of that box, and
You're
now
restarting.
like, and now you're
Yeah.
restarting, and then like now everyone's a guessing game because you have no clue about history
Yeah.
or background, you know,
True.
and it makes it even more difficult. So.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
And I'm
also families play a part in that because, like you were saying about, you know, people who you let in your circle, and sometimes they're not well received in
Yeah.
your circle, and I think that matters. I hate to say that, but it does.
To
Because
a lot
your
of people,
friendship-
but to some
but
people, they
for
will
some people-
drop your friends
But
and
that's how-
family
but-
for this
but
person.
Yeah.
But to me, from that, I don't.
No, and I know a lot of most
My
Latinos.
friendships are important
Most
to me.
Latinos, they will like, and I'm only saying Latinos because I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
So I can't speak from black or white or any other culture.
Yeah.
But for Latinos, I feel like that's not the case. Like, as far as like, you're gonna want to know what your family and friends think. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that has a lot to do with it, unfortunately. And if you're if my sisters don't like you, it's gonna affect me. Even if I am so into
You're
you.
the youngest, right?
I'm the youngest from the girls,
So
but I have
we-
3 younger brothers.
I know, but we share that same.
Yeah.
Because I'm the youngest out of all my siblings,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I get a lot of shit from my.
They're very protective of me.
Oh, 100%.
But
yeah.
but literally, my friends are so protective of me, and it's
same.
and it's
Yeah.
because also I've done it too, like
because of who you are, though.
that,
Yeah.
and also because I'm very particular in who I bring around. I don't
Yes.
just bring anybody around, so they know this.
True.
So when I bring somebody around, they're like, "Oh shit!"
That's
like
for a reason.
Yeah, and so they're really gonna drill them, and I've had to talk to my family like, be easy on them because my family is so intense, and I'm like, that's not okay. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I appreciate it and I love them for that. But, you know, I think people that are your family and friends put the bar so high and they're like, what are you going to do? What are your intentions? Like, dude, relax. Like,
Lily, how does your family treat you when you bring someone around?
It's not common.
Do you
I
have...
mean,
what's not common?
Well,
bringing people
that
around?
Yeah, because my ex and I we were together for 6 years.
Where are you in the line of, like, you know, your siblings and stuff?
I'm the youngest. My brothers don't give a fuck.
Yeah, my older brother doesn't really care. I feel like my sisters are like the main ones.
They like them because he did tattoos. That's the only reason why my brothers like them, because he did tattoos. They're like, hey,
my sisters are
when
scary.
Is he coming around? I want a tattoo.
This is Crazy Maria, and she is one of like 3. And Maria, I feel like, is the nicest out of all 3 of
I
them.
was going to say I'm the friendliest.
I just said that.
I'd be nervous.
So
I'd be nervous if I showed up.
Yes.
What?
I'd be like,
she's like the funniest. No, I think it's Anna.
I think it's the resting bitch face.
Matt,
that
you just. I was just gonna tell
at.
you met my sister Anna the other night. Like, I feel like she's more intense.
Yeah, I feel Anna is more intense.
not off of first observation.
Well, because you're not dating me.
No, but just when I come in and I saw,
Oh, she's
but
intense.
when you just the
But I
first
love that
impression,
about her.
the
I love
vibe-
that.
the vibe that comes off. She didn't give me a vibe of like intensity.
Because she
Just being
came
nice.
Crazy Maria gave me a vibe of intensity.
Well,
How?
Not bad. Just
Elaborate.
like
It's so funny that you
here
let
in
him
your
elaborate.
face.
No, it's so funny that he says this because, one, he knows Turtle, but Turtle said the same thing about you growing up. You guys know Turtle. She plays softball. Yeah. She said that she was
I
so
took Turtle
scared.
to homecoming.
Yeah, you did. Turtle said the same thing about you, Maria. Turtle said she used to be so scared of you out of everybody. But it's all literally. I always used to say this. My friend Billy makes fun of me, but I said this one time before I I didn't get in a fight, but like. Somebody thought I was mad dogging them. I was like, bitch, what are you talking about? My mama gave me this face. And literally that is the truth. My mom gave us all this face that, like, when we're not smiling and happy, we have the resting bitch face, but like ours is intense. And yeah, and I think
we all do.
Yeah. And so Maria's is really intense because of the fact, maybe I don't know what it is, Maria, but Matt is not the first person to tell me this, but I'm telling you, out of all my sisters, Maria's is the nicest out of all 3 of them.
I'd like to think what people think of me when they see me.
You have an intense face too, Joe.
Yeah, you do.
When I first met you, I was like, what? Like I was
terrified of you when I first met you. Too.
I wasn't terrified, but I was trying.
Junior was like, shh. I'm like, okay.
No, I was trying to read you because I was like, she seems cool, but I was like, she don't fuck around. So you reminded me a little bit of Maria, and I like my sister. I love my sister.
So much fun.
And that's why I was like,
yes, you are absolutely.
And that's what I learned later on. Like, but at the same time, I was trying to read you. Yeah. For sure. But I love that about you. Like, and that's what you guys have. You carry that. She carries that. My other sister, Anna, carries that. And my sister, Sandra's more like me, but we are very hotheads in a way, but we're very nice at first. But if you fuck with us, you don't even want to see us in
I am very overprotective.
Yeah, and that's how my sisters are. And I love that. But that's how we should be with our family. But anyways, moving on forward from that, because we can keep on talking about our families.
I have a question.
Yes.
So we're talking about dating apps and dating.
Okay.
Have you guys all been on dating apps, and what apps are you on?
Okay, I like that question.
And what was your worst experience from a dating app?
Ooh, Matt, I like this question.
Yes, what's your username?
Let's start with Joe, because I read Joe. Joe, what dating apps were you on? Because I know you're not on any. Okay, and what was your worst experience? Try to make it wrap it up in a minute.
Okay, so I went on Tinder a long time ago. Bad experience, and then went off. Wasn't on any dating apps at all. And then legitimately about a month ago, I went on Hinge, and I was on there for maybe 2 weeks, and that was it.
No date.
Hinge, you got to be on there for months.
No date. So
no date.
Okay. So
I've gone on one.
You went on a Tinder date?
Just one Tinder date. That was it.
And that was really
How
bad.
was that?
It was terrible.
So what happened? What made it terrible?
I'm going to sum it up real quickly. So we show up to the bar. I told my friend Johnny, I said, hey, I'm going to text you because he lives close. He's one of my best friends. You met him at the bar at Boxers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You matched with someone that you
know?
know?
No.
Her best friend was...
Hold on.
My best friend, I said, listen, I'm going on a Tinder date. If I text you, you need to show up.
Okay.
To save me.
Yeah.
Talk in the mic.
And so then he, on his profile, he looked like he had long hair, beach, like a beach blonde, he was a musician. I was like,
that's your type?
You already failed.
I know.
Me too. That was not my type, but And that was not
Hey,
my
that's your
type.
type. That's your type. It's fine. It's fine.
Go ahead.
That was not my type. I was just open, and he seemed the most real person out of the ones that I was talking to.
Okay.
So I said, okay, we'll meet for, a drink, whatever. And when I met him, he did not look anything like his profile
That sucks.
picture.
Damn.
He looked at least 20 years older than what his actual
Oh,
default
no.
picture. And he tells me this. He says, wow, you look way better than your default picture. And I was thinking to myself, I cannot say the same about you.
Dang.
Hard to see my Will Smith because I've been watching a lot.
And
of
I can see why that traumatized you and why you ended up quitting social internet dating.
You know why I stopped dating? Why I didn't?
What was it?
Because he was like, I really feel like I want to kiss you right now.
He was doing too much.
Just too much.
But not everybody's like that. I'll just say that.
We're not in high school. You can
I'm
kiss me.
Sure. No.
No, you can't kiss
I had
me.
that before.
First of all, he
that's what
touched
you
my
said.
hand when it was not the appropriate time.
You gotta
Like,
feel the
we weren't
vibe.
Even
You
that
gotta feel the vibe.
Try to get you drunk. I get it.
All right, let's move over to
Not
Matt.
even like that. Not
Matt,
like
what
that.
about you? What dating websites are you on, and what was your worst experience?
At one point, I was on them all. I was on Tinder, Hinge,
Okay,
Had a lot of
Bumble, OKC. I was on all of those at one point.
I feel you.
But one of the worst ones, I've never dated an Asian woman before, and I figured I would try it, and just to
Okay.
see
What do you normally date? Just to know.
Latinas.
Hey,
The last,
Hey, we're winning.
las mamacitas.
the last one
Chulitas.
Was, the last one was El Salvadorian, and the two before that were Mexican.
Hey, that's why he's invited to the carne asada. Okay?
Have you had a Honduran though?
Ooh. Stop it, Joe. Okay, go
That
ahead.
is a
Stop
Latina.
it. Shh. Okay, go ahead.
And so we were texting on the app, and she was texting perfectly fine, and we ended up going on a date. And this is the only date that I actually made extra short because once we got together, that texting didn't equate to how she talked. So
I know what he means.
It was just straight, no English. I was asking questions, and she was
using
like,
Google
yes,
Translate.
no,
Oh my
yes,
God.
no.
Oh no.
And at the end of
Somebody was helping her.
Oh yeah, she was
Google
Google
Translate.
the
Google
entire time.
Translate.
for sure. And so I was like, I'm.
So
asking,
that was a big turn off for you.
Oh, for sure.
What if you found a nice Latina that didn't speak English? Would that be?
still the same?
You have
if we
to talk-
can't communicate
I feel you.
effectively, then it's not gonna work, right?
Okay, even if she looked
Even
like
if-
J Lo.
Oh damn.
See?
I'll draw pictures for her to understand what I'm trying to say.
I love it, Matt.
That's when you gotta learn some Spanish. man.
Right.
Oh, ¿sabe qué? Hey, I know
¿Sabe qué?
Hey, mira, hey, I know some shit.
Yeah.
All right, Lily. What about you, honey?
Hinge date. The guy looked like the guy from The Punisher, Jonathan, whatever. And
In real life, or-
yeah, he looked just like the guy from The Punisher. He was fine, but all he kept talking about was his ex-girlfriend, how he loved her so much.
On a date?
Yes. And it kept going on and on and on, and I'm like, yeah, bro, yeah, you're not over her. Sorry, bye. So he was trying to kiss me at the end and hug me. I'm like, bro, you're not over your ex.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you.
You
Bye
should
bye.
have just used them as a toy then. You should have just
No,
been
thank
you're
you.
good for one thing.
No, thank you. That's not my
You're
mind.
right. I would have done that, Matt.
No.
Matt, I would have done
No,
that.
thank you. That's not on my mind.
I would have put my
said
finger
he's the
on their
dude.
lips like, shh.
You said he's
Hey,
the dude from The
Jackie.
Punisher.
He looked like him, but I was good though.
Hey, you're gonna ruin your chances, bro. Just be quiet if you want this tonight.
Don't
okay?
speak.
My cookie special.
Where's that from? What movie is that?
Don't speak. Cállate la boca. Yeah, that would have been me. I'd be like, shh.
You know what gets me when you talk to people is their texting abilities. I'm like the grammar police.
Oh, I know. It does
Oh,
bother me.
damn. I hate that.
It does bother me.
Absolutely.
That's it's a turn off for
Yeah,
me.
it is. I don't know why, but it is a turn off.
There's a moment where you can just be silly
Is
when you're trying to text something and you're trying to convey a point.
Yeah,
And you
it
can't fucking
is.
speak properly, and you don't know your from your. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There from there.
There.
All right, really quick, guys. Another question for you before we end up wrapping things up. What's the order? And you don't have to explain, because I was going to have you guys explain, but I don't want you to explain. So, no explain, no explain. That's my Spanglish. That's the Latina in me. Anyways, okay, we're going to start off this time with Matt. Matt, for
God.
you, what's the order of I guess importance for you, I guess the question was. And you have to pick from your mom, your sister, your wife, and your daughter. And you have to do an order of who is the most important for you in your life. Now, is it important? I don't even know what the question is.
What if my family's listening right now? That's
what was your question
You
again?
gotta put it in order.
You have to put it in. Oh, okay. So say the chat box real quick while I put up the question.
Okay. So I have Jaimito in here and little Anna. I thought this was our sister Anna.
No, it's little Anna. I knew it was little Anna.
So, okay, well, why did you say so?
I just say little Anna.
Okay, so Jaimito in here, I did ask the question in the chat room saying, single friends, what matters when you are dating? So Jaimito says, the attention, get off your phone. FYI.
He can see
So
y'all.
that's what he was saying.
And the date, on the date.
Yes, Hunty. He said, that's to you, Matt. He said, damn, 2 to 3 dates. That's when you were saying that, you take them out. And
Yeah,
to eat
is that too much, or is that what?
He
sounding
says
conceited or something?
he says that's trick daddy material.
Oh, damn. Not when they're going to Yogurtland and I'm spending $9 on a date.
You fine.
I guess Jaimito might be one of those type of guys that does not pay for every date, and he probably feels like half and half.
Going
like,
Dutch.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Which for the ladies,
First
like
impression
some
is
ladies
a
don't like
big
that,
thing, though.
right? There are some ladies that don't like to be taken on a date, and it's like you're like, okay, we going half on this. I mean,
I think if you want to take someone on a date and show them that you are going to be a man in the relationship, that you should pay on the first date. Anything after that, you guys can decide during the date or whatever. But if, like, I've done second date where she's like, next time I'm gonna do this. I'm like, all right,
I
cool.
think
That's how I am
appropriate to
too.
do. Yes.
Yeah.
But definitely, I would.
Stop it.
I don't think I've ever.
You paying all the time. Shut up.
I did it for my ex.
I don't think I've gone on a date where I've let the girl go half with me.
have you always been the one to ask to go on the date? Because I really do believe that if like
That
you,
matters.
yes, if you if the lady asks the man to go out on a date, then she should pay. She shouldn't be like, oh, let me take you on a date, and then be like, okay, here's the bill. No.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Also, I do want to say that he was taking notes. He put it on here. Let me take notes. I don't know on which part.
Stop it.
He put it on here. Anna says that she likes Maria. So thank you, Anna. I love you.
I
too,
love you,
baby.
My name is
Anna.
to call in and talk.
She said Maria.
But I love her, so stop trying to take my friends. Anna, call
I don't think
323-900-0478. Call.
323-900-0478.
What chat is that?
So, our sister Anna
Hi,
says,
Anna.
what do you all think
Anna.
might be a turnoff for other people?
A turn off for other people as far as what?
I get it.
Chewing loud.
Just in general, yes.
Turn me up.
I told you that mic is bad. You
gotta
have to talk into the mic.
Okay.
So I think just in general. So she said chewing loud.
Before we get to that, though.
That's a pet peeve.
Okay, you can only name one thing because we're running out of time. Really quick, what's something that's a turn off for you?
Insecurities.
Insecurities. Matt. Turn off.
Just being full of yourself.
Okay, yes.
Absolutely. Chewing loud and being fake.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay, let me just one
What
more
happened?
time around that you all have.
Oh, something that
Yes.
Wait, say that again.
Something
Repeat it.
that
that
you
would
have
turn my date off about me.
about you.
Joe,
a
let's
good question.
start with you.
I'm loud.
Okay.
Girl.
No, but you know what? That's a real thing.
I think so. I think
And some people can't take that, so I get it. Yes.
But if
Matt.
I'm loud in the bed, I don't even
Stop it, Joe.
That's
Matt,
a different story.
Matt, go about you. What's your Stop it. Shut up.
Maybe just disagreement on opinions. Like the way we think about things. That she might be turned off if I don't think the same way that she does.
If you don't agree with her all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Not a yes man.
I like that.
Ooh.
What about you?
Being goofy and clumsy.
Okay.
You don't think a guy would like that? You don't think a guy would like that's a turn off
That's
to a
a-
guy?
That-
I'm
I can see it.
very clumsy.
I would actually like that. Can I have some?
I'm very clumsy.
Shit. Lily,
I have stories to
Lily.
tell you when I'm clumsy.
Hey,
You see this smile?
that's not a turn off though.
It's because I'm clumsy.
I would
So-
say that I would say that my thing that would turn him off is that I'm. How do I say this? I'm always on the go. I'm always busy. I always have something going
You
on.
don't have time.
Yeah.
And I don't make time enough. And
That-
that's what
that
I
could
need.
be a
I don't
turn off.
prioritize my time, and I
Yeah.
need to get better at that.
That is definitely
So
a turn
so
off.
just
That's a turn off, Matt.
Hell yeah.
Why? Wait, Matt. Let's talk about this, Matt, because I need help. If
All of a sudden.
Maria, mute everybody but Matt. Matt, no, seriously, on the serious note, if this is real, no, don't mute Matt. He is number 4. Matt, literally, like, because I'm really trying to be considerate and I'm trying to get better at this. I'm saying, she asked what our flaws are. That's one of my flaws. I'm trying to get better at it.
It depends what you want, right? So if you're looking for a relationship, if you like the person, you're gonna want to make time with them. You can't use work or you're busy as an excuse. You know?
And okay, let me stop you right there real quick
because I was working before COVID. I was working 90 hours a week. I was working.
You were.
I've
invited him over for like the last here to ladies' night for like the last 4 months, and he kept turning me down. I can't, Jackie. I ain't gonna work. Whatever. So I took he turned me down. Yeah, tell him you turned me down.
Yeah, I was working from like 5 a.m. to 9
so
p.m.
you turned me down,
and so nothing was going on, right? So like I couldn't have a relationship, and I didn't.
He turned me down.
Hey. But look who's here now. What
But here's my thing, Maria.
2 weeks in a row.
Really quick.
I'm a repeat offender now.
So let me tell you this really quick, because I am trying to get better at prioritizing my time, but at the same time, I'm also on a mission to my goals. My goals is like doing radio.
Yeah.
Like obviously I'm doing radio right now and we should be already done because I'm going over time. But this is my goal. This is my dream. I want to be radio. I want to make money off of this.
Yeah.
So if I put all of my energy into this and I do want to have a relationship with you, like, can you be understanding where I'm trying to learn to balance both?
Of course.
But I'm trying to also make my dreams come true. So I do want to like tell you that you're important in my life, but I also want to tell you that I'm important to my life too.
Yeah, of course. Like,
and I need to have somebody that supports me and loves me for that.
That's the thing. But you got if you want that, you got to give them the opportunity to find that out about you. You know, they know what they're walking into when they meet you.
I be promoting my radio show all the time. You know what I'm trying to do.
right. But you have to give them the opportunity, dating wise, to be able to build with you and share with you. And if you're not giving them that time, if you see them like once every 2 weeks. Like, he's like, why am I even here? What's the point? She's into her career. I can't even get time in.
And that's where I have a hard time because I've been so into myself and trying to I want to be able to provide for myself. I want to be able to buy my own house eventually and have my own business and have all of that. Like, I don't want to rely on my future husband to give me that.
Right.
And so I do need a go-getter and somebody who understands that. But I do try to be a better person when it comes to dating. And I say this because there's a lot of women out there that are chasing their dreams, chasing their goals. And it doesn't mean that we don't have any love for the person that we're with or we don't want to be with them. It's just the fact that we are on a mission and our goals, our mentality is different from the women before us. Like women before us, I get it. They used to prioritize their men. And there's still women like that here now, but I'm not that type of person. So I need to find somebody that's going to be understanding of that and
so you gotta find that balance.
Yeah, and I'm learning, and I know that I have to change myself too if I want to find a partner in life. I get that. I'm not saying like I'm gonna do this, and if you don't like it, oh well. No, I'm not saying that, but I am saying that is part of who I am, and I need my partner to understand that.
So real quick, can I just say that Jaimito is clapping he's clapping at what Anna's saying. Also, not
what did Anna say?
Also, not all events are for work. You would have to evaluate your priorities.
That's right.
That's what Anna, our sister Anna just said. However, Jaimito did say, hold on. Jaimito just said that not someone who comes around because, no, not that one. He said nothing better than when a lady that is busy and they make time for you.
That's
so
true.
that is a turn off.
Okay.
That
and
look,
Jaime, I'm trying to get better at that. I am. And I know that's one of my flaws. And that's
why
why
you're chasing your goals.
And that's why I said
100%.
And that's why I said
You can't stop being who you are.
Yeah.
Just because,
And like I said, my mission is not to get married, I know, like a lot of women. And I think that women like me get a bad rap. Either we're lesbians or we something's wrong with us. They're fucking crazy. Yeah. And that's the rap that a lot of women like me get. But honestly, like, marriage has never been something like, I have to get married. Like, if I don't get married, that's fine. But I would like a partner in life to experience and travel with. But if I don't find somebody that understands my life, then I'm okay with that. Because I honestly love my friends. I love my family. I love what I do. And I just can't, I don't know, I have to speak up for those women that get a bad rap for being single, my age, no kids. I have no issues. Yeah, exactly. I'm saying no kids, no issue, not married, like never been married.
shut me down.
like there's women like me that exist in this world. There's nothing wrong with us. We just never really made getting married a priority, and that's just me. And I'm not.
and
I know
you don't have to apologize to anyone.
and I'm not apologizing. I'm just trying to like represent the women that are out there like that, you know. And we will make time for you.
Girl, you rap.
We will make time for you. But let's keep the show going really quick. And I have to go around the room. What's the order that you put the priority in for mother, sister, wife, and daughter? Those are like, and for the women, it's gonna be father, brother, husband, and son. What is the priority and that you put in the lineup from, you know, the most priority to the least priority? So we can
Lily,
start
you wanna
off
start?
with Lily.
I'll go first.
Okay, Lily.
I think my son comes first.
Okay.
My parents. Whoever
No.
I'm married.
Let's say you're with somebody.
Then my partner, and then my siblings come last.
Yeah.
So your partner goes first,
No, my son comes first.
then your partner.
Then my parents.
Okay, so your partner. Wait. Say that again. Who goes first?
So my son,
Your son,
my partner,
your partner.
and no, sorry, my son, my parents, my partner, and then my siblings.
Okay. All right. Matt, what about you?
See, I'm gonna have a different answer because
And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I don't have kids yet, right? So like,
No, but let's say you have kids. No, we're saying if you have kids, if you have a partner,
right.
your
So
mom.
my mentality is different now because I don't have kids, so I don't know what that
Yeah.
feeling would be. So
I
for
get
me, my partner would come first, then my kids, then my mom, and then my sister,
Okay.
in that order. But like I can understand where she's coming from because the new guy that is, if it's not the same dad, if it's a different guy that's in that role, like I could see that it's different. If it's
Yeah.
my wife with those kids, I'm still gonna.
I
If
get
there's
it.
no
You
problem
don't.
there,
You don't
but,
have to
like,
explain
definitely
it.
the
I
wife.
just definitely want to
okay,
hear it from
okay.
you,
Well,
Joe. You don't have to explain
Zip.
it. Just say which one your order.
My kids,
Okay.
my partner, my mom, and then my siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aunt Maria, what about you?
You didn't name him, but I would say God always comes first.
Okay, we already know that God's first.
Second,
Not to
calm
me.
down.
Yeah.
Second is my partner, because when my kids grow up, I need somebody to have, and then my kids,
that's
and then
different.
my what do you call my
Your
my
siblings.
and parents.
That's different.
No, wait. Your siblings are before your parents. So your parents are last.
I'm naming it the way that you put it on.
No, I
Instagram.
want in your order. What your order? What's important?
Specifically you.
Priority. Yeah.
I think siblings and parents fall in the same bracket.
No,
to
you
me.
have to
They don't.
choose.
What the fuck,
Are you
Jackie?
kidding
You
me?
have to.
I would
Some
give my life
bullshit.
for my mom before I ever did for my brother and my sister.
No, I have a.
Some people are
connection with
different
all
because some
of
people
my
don't have
family.
some people don't have a close relationship with their parents.
I love my mom.
But I
my own-
do.
my fucking
No, I
mom.
get- no, I'm not
And I
saying
get it.
that.
I get it. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But what
Everybody's
what
different.
What she said was different. though.
Let me just say this, nobody's answer is correct, nobody's answer is wrong.
I
It's just
know.
what you prioritize in
right
your
now,
life
right now,
at this moment.
right now.
Okay.
it would definitely be my kids.
But if you had
and
a
then my
partner.
partner. However, what she said was different.
Okay.
When your kids are adults and you are left with that one partner who you're going to spend the rest of your life with,
Yeah.
then I would prioritize my partner.
Yeah.
And then my kids.
But that starts now. So like,
Yeah.
just imagine when you're serving dinner,
I think it all
like
changes.
and
It
doing all
depends on
that,
where
like
you are in your life.
yeah. So I would say that's why I
You know
put
what I
the
mean?
situation.
Yeah.
So let's say there's a fire in the house. I'm not gonna save my
I like
partner.
kids.
I'm gonna get my kids.
Okay,
and
okay.
honey, walk out. the
Wait.
door
You
with
guys
me.
are doing too much. Really quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer it, and I'm gonna say I don't have kids. I don't have a partner. I do have I do have parents, and I do have siblings. So with even that information, I would still say because of a lot of things and conversations that I've been a part of, I would say that my partner, then my children, then my parents, then my siblings. But even then, parents and siblings are still like very close because sometimes like I'm really close with my sisters. Like I talk to them about everything. So, but I love my parents. Your parents are like your only, you know what I mean? That's tough.
That's why the relationship that you have with your parents
Right.
matters.
But
Yeah.
the reason I say my partner before my kids is because we're in this together. And I know that my partner who I have these kids with or whoever, is going to, I hope that's the case, is going to have the same love and support for our children. So if there was a fire, I know if I'm going to get child one, he's going to get child number two. Like we got this. So I feel like, but at the end of the day, your partner in life is somebody that you're choosing to share this life and world with.
Right.
So there should be somebody that should trust you 100%. And I'm not saying that means I love my kids any less. It just means like eventually these kids are gonna have their own lives. They're gonna go off and venture off. And
I agree.
And I'm not saying that I love anybody more than others. It's just prioritizing. Like, so I get it. Like, I understand. But that's just me from my perspective, from my talks, my conversations, and me not even having kids or a partner and all of that. So that's just me at this moment. That could change in the future. Who knows?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be because for me, I have my kids and I have my kids with me full time.
Yes.
I don't. And if I did have a partner, most likely that partner is not going to be the father of my children.
100%.
Well, my current children, right?
Right.
So that's why my kids for me are a priority.
Yeah.
In that sense. Does that make sense?
Yes. No, 100%. So let me go ahead and move it forward because we are already over time. Of course, we're having so much fun. We're going to have to bring you guys again. But we have to play a game of truth or drink. You don't have to take a shot, but you got to drink something. And if you don't got nothing in your cup, pour some tequila from the table. And yeah, you guys go ahead. And because I'm being nice, I'm going to let you guys choose the order of who goes first for the game. You just nominated Lily. You're so funny. Matt, who you nominate?
Lily.
Oh, damn, they ganged up on you. Then I'm gonna choose the second person.
Side, the tight side.
I'm gonna choose Joe as a second, Matt as a third. Crazy. Well, no, it's fine. Because we're running out of time. Oh yeah, pass the tequila around.
Who wants a square?
Just a little bit, not a lot. Not. Oh, here, take a top off.
Wow, Lily.
It's okay. She's fine.
I saw with no top. Jeez.
All right. So this game is called Truth or Shot, Maria. Give me something fun to play with, Maria, on the music. Something fun. Pop it off, girl.
Joanna.
Put some Bad Bunny. Oh, Joanna right here because we got Joanna in the building. All right, Lily. You ready for a game of truth or drink?
Let's do it.
Are you sure? Are you ready?
I'm always about the drink.
Ooh, oh, God.
This is like plead the fifth right here.
All right, Lily. Here we go.
Wild and out style. That's what we're doing.
Lily. Bring it down.
Just to be about to pour?
Truth?
Oh, dang.
Truth or shot, Lily?
Go ahead.
What's the freakiest thing you've ever done in the bedroom during sex?
Take it in the ass.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
With the dildo and the dick.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
She's swinging for the big leagues, bro.
that's Lily, y'all. Make sure you follow her on Instagram.
I'll take a drink with that too.
Oh,
At
my
the
God.
same time.
At the same time.
That is a bomb.
Wait, that's the
DP
same
right there?
Okay. Okay. I've never tried that. We gotta talk after the show.
Me and my ex were a fucking freak together.
I love it.
I'm trying to see.
You
Never
just made
mind.
me really nervous right now.
Who looks nervous?
Wait, a dildo
Lily looks like
and
a
the
fucking
dick
pro.
At the same
I said she
time?
made me nervous.
Oh.
I thought I was a freak, but goddamn.
Oh shit.
That's what liquor does.
Wait, I have a better question.
Okay. No, wait. Who is
What?
it for? To Joe?
no, still
Why?
Because of her answer.
He's trying to take notes. Just
Oh.
leave him alone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, which one was bigger? The dildo or the dick?
They're about the same.
'Cause-
Actually, the
because-
dick was thicker.
Yeah, and it was
Okay.
like,
Dildo.
Well, the dick
I
was
was just about to
bigger.
say the
Because-
dick better be thicker. What the
because-
fuck?
The
That
dick
makes
was
a
thicker and it
difference.
was bigger, but still, it was.
Is
never-
that...
Yeah, we.
I'll take pictures.
This getting into
We
some
gonna
serious
talk. We
questions
gonna
here.
talk afterwards, girl, because I want to know why did the dildo come in the damn place?
Because
that's
I'm a
the reasoning
freak.
behind
Because
my
I bought a
question.
dildo and I bought
Wait,
Did you
wait.
need
and
it?
I
Did you
bought
need
a
the dildo,
vibrator.
or was that just for
But
fun?
no, I didn't need it.
Okay.
But I wanted to make him more be like, damn, I don't want to leave her. Because remember, like,
they come.
there's more story to it. Remember this. You know, like I was trying to. I
Next
was
Friday
Lily,
at
I was
7:30.
trying
Hold
to
on.
make my ex
Hold on.
not leave me.
Let me stop you real quick. You don't have to explain yourself. It's just truth or shot. You don't have to say details.
Girl, she can
Stop. Stop. Bye, Felicia. Stop it.
She told her
Jackie,
truth.
we were about to get the
No.
novel.
After the show. After the show.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Damn it to hell. All right, Matt. You next. Damn it to hell. You
Oh,
ready?
Different question.
I'm going to ask you 2 questions because you asked Lily 2 questions. That's right.
Go, fire
First
away.
question is,
I got the bottle.
have you ever hooked up with any of your clients?
Oh, fuck.
I don't think he can answer that
Truth or
question.
shot? Truth or shot? You can take a
You can take
shot.
a shot. Just take the shot.
Does a shot mean I'm...
That just means you don't want to answer it.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
that's all it
hooked up
means.
with any of your clients?
But yes, if you take it, that means you didn't.
I'm gonna.
Have you ever had sex with somebody you trained? Have you
He's
ever had
taking a
sex?
shot.
Taking my shot.
He's taking a shot.
I thought you
I
would.
plead the fifth.
I thought you
What do you
would.
charge for training lessons, by the way?
With the happy ending, of course.
I mean, I didn't put that out there. But
Can I put my name on the list right there?
Oh my god.
where do we sign up, Matt? I'm gonna hit you up right now.
I'm
Maggie.
gonna open it up.
What was your Instagram name again?
Coach Matt 15.
Lily, I'm gonna open it up to you
all the time.
You
I'm
said
there
that
every.
fast.
I'm there every
You
day.
said that fast.
I'm gonna open it up to you and Joe, Lily, to see if you guys want to ask a second question to Matt. If anybody has a question that you guys want to ask.
I thought you had to.
I do, but I want to open it up to them. Finally, a sound effect.
Well played.
I've been playing them this whole time.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give you a chance. If you're not, I can ask another one. Okay, you want me to ask?
Classes
Go ahead.
in session.
Go ahead.
All right, the next question, Matt.
I don't know how
just
many
wanna
more shots
listen.
I could take.
Matt, you ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Have you ever had your asshole licked?
Ooh.
Truth or shot?
Hey, you better say yes. You better say yes. You better say yes.
gonna ask that, but I didn't want to.
Truth or shot?
Just say yes.
No,
It's the best thing ever.
It's
I
actually-
have.
I've been told.
the
I have.
G-spot.
I have.
Good
First
job.
off,
Maria, bring it down a little bit. All right.
I
Thank
did.
you for answering that,
I
Matt.
Hey, he still got to take that shot though.
Yeah.
Why?
Just because that's the sexiest shit ever.
Joe, are you ready?
No,
Joe.
I'm just kidding. Yes.
All right, Joe. Truth or shot?
Are you coming at me hard or not?
No. Did you break social distancing and have sex with someone you weren't quarantined with?
No.
I wish I did.
Damn.
Would have I
Hey,
though?
I'm going in a year.
Was that
Was that English?
What country was that from? That wasn't Spanish either. Oh, what
All right, Joe.
Would have I though?
Joe, your second question.
Yes.
What's your go-to porn?
Oh damn.
Truth or shot?
Oof.
What's your go-to porn? I know you Google that shit. You be Googling that BBC?
No, not amateur. They
BBC?
don't know what they're doing.
I love amateur.
No.
It's like more real, more raw. Less
Fuck.
acting.
That's a
Maria's
good
looking at me like, what the
question,
fuck?
because I enjoy porn.
Pegging?
Girl on girl.
No.
Just
You
say
know
your
why I
own-
don't like girl on
woman,
girl?
woman,
I
Because
love
that's-
girl on girl.
You know why? Because I'm not attracted to women.
Woman
in
cop
that
takes
sense.
down criminal.
So that's why it's not
I love
like
girl
Okay,
on
hold
girl.
on. Let her finish. Let her answer.
big booties for sure.
Women.
Um,
Woman cop takes down criminal.
you want me to take you down? I'm just kidding.
You a
need to
criminal?
watch-
Are you gonna be a
Joanna.
criminal?
You guys wrap. We gotta wrap it up. Come
Joanna.
on.
It's a little hot in here.
I
You
know.
want me to steal your
You
heart?
need to watch Massage with the Happy Ending.
Maria, stop it.
That
okay.
shit is
Bomb?
fly.
All right.
Fly.
All right. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I don't really have a go-to
Just
just
any.
because I'm.
You don't watch porn?
I do. I
Okay.
do
Well, what's
watch
your
porn.
go-to? I know you go to something.
You know what?
Just say it.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Even those like look like
Tell me the
those
truth.
lame porn ones that like those what are they called?
Amateur.
We
No.
don't know. You got to tell us.
Tell us.
The soft porn that shit even turns me on
Oh,
sometimes.
like a
Because I'm like,
storyline? A
Oh, that's
storyline?
fucking boring.
even the fake.
Yeah.
No, but it gets boring when their acting is like all bad. But I'm like, just let me see some titties, girl.
Nah,
Let me
I need
see-
to see.
Let me see
I
some.
need-
I need
titty
raunchy
sucking.
shit. All right. So
all right, so
I'll let you
fucking-
guys ask me one. You guys can all three come up with something really quick. Ask me one before we leave.
What's your favorite sexual position?
Okay, my favorite.
say
Like
first.
I have an order, but
Yeah, go in order. Top
Dog-
three.
doggy
Top
style.
favorite
Top
three.
three.
Doggy
The
style.
top three in order.
I know it's doggy style.
doggy
for
style
sure.
is definitely one because I love when they just grab my hips and then
Go
just go
down
like
on
back for sure. 69's definitely number 2. I
What?
love 69. Number 3, I would say, what's the one that's called when you're like,
Froggy?
when your legs are pinned to your chest.
I have the 69 like app in my.
An app. You need an app to figure out what 69
No.
is.
It's called 69, but there's a lot of like positions. Okay. Better yet, what is?
Oh, you get 2 questions.
I get 2 questions
yes.
apparently.
Okay. What is the weirdest place that you've had sex with?
Weirdest place.
You-
Okay.
What place did you have sex with?
Or more spontaneous.
What did I
place.
say?
Spontaneous.
With,
What's the
not
weirdest?
at.
Weird is
At, sorry.
spontaneous.
Matt, why you gotta?
That's fucked
It's
up.
so
We're all
funny.
looking at you.
It's so funny.
I was actually okay. The
I
weirdest,
get better, by the way, as the time goes
the
by. and I
weirdest
drink
place
Get her a
was
shot.
after. So I used to work for
Best Buy.
no. What was the show called? It was the.
Damn,
It was
girl, you
an
freaky.
award show. No, not an award show. It was
Epsies?
Simon Cowell was it? What's the show? Not American Idol.
American
X
Top-
Factor.
Oh.
It was the first year of X Factor, and I did a lot of the fittings, and I was talking to one of the contestants,
Girl, get you.
and Simon Cowell ended up having like an after party for everybody, and not Simon Cowell, damn it,
Suck
Del.
his dick.
No,
Kitty.
it was one of the contestants who didn't make it, but I mean, because we, obviously the show ended, so it was one of the runner-ups, and he was in
he was a
an
runner-up.
R&B boy group, and
Boys to Man.
we were in a hotel room with like a few other people, but we had been talking, and like I knew he didn't live in LA. He lived, I think, in Texas, and that was like his last night. And this literally was our only time. I wasn't living on my own. I was like living with people. So long story short, we ended up having sex in a hotel room with other people in the room, but it got really creative. And that was my weirdest place, because it was weird because other people were in the room and we were really secret about it. Anyways,
You haven't done like in a parking lot? Like a
How can you be secret about it? Hold on. How can you be secret about it when there's other people in the room?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
did that in
Were you-
college.
Were you
you
like
in
in,
the
his
bathroom?
lab like this and like?
so let me
That is
explain.
not a fucking secret.
Let me
I
explain.
did it in college when my friend was fucking.
Let me explain it. So it was a hotel room it was a 2 queens. It was kind of like a suite. It had a bathroom, but there was like a curtain that covered where so it was the bed, the curtain, and it was like a couch, but it was one of those like long couches with like. Anyways, and then it was a balcony. So nobody was in the balcony, and we were the only ones that were in that area. And there was a curtain that was there, and me and him were like there. We were making out for a while.
You should have just said you fucked him in the cabana and by the
No, it was not. It was in the hotel room, and
That would've been bomb.
it was literally a whole party in the hotel room, and we were just there, and nobody was coming over, so we just
Oh, okay,
went
so
for
there was
it.
other people
There was a
around.
curtain. Yeah, there was a whole bunch.
Ooh,
A
so
lot of the
much cheatiness.
contestants from the show were there, and a lot of people from the fitting, from the department I was
Okay,
in.
So I get the reason
So
why
there
it's
was at
kinda
least 10 people in the room.
weird. Indecent proposals.
Yeah, and we were already on the couch just making out, and people knew that we were making out. So then it just slipped out, and we did it. So that was it. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up the show. I like to wrap it up by you giving cheers to something in your life that's going on. So we're gonna start off with Joe, really quick. Just give a quick cheers to something that you're happy about, that you're loving, and you want to celebrate.
Besides this quarantine.
Anything, yeah, anything, really quick.
I actually got like a semi. I fucking lost my word right now.
What are you giving cheers
you
to?
got
Give
horny?
something that you're giving cheers
You got a
to.
Sammy? You got horny?
What are you giving cheers to? Don't listen to Matt. What are you giving cheers to? Anything you want to celebrate.
I got a quote unquote promotion from work.
Congratulations. Round of applause, Maria. Cheers.
Yes.
Yes. Cheers. Cups up, everybody. Let's take a drink for that.
Cheers,
Promotions.
cheers, cheers.
Shout out to the Latinas. That's right. You making moves up there, Joe. I see you, girl.
Climbing up the
Yeah.
little baby stairs.
Making space for Latinas up there. I see you.
You know, gotta represent.
All right, Matt. What do you want to give cheers to?
I give cheers to still having a job.
Meeting
oh,
Joe.
man.
Man.
You ain't never lie,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
My gym opened up on
Maria.
Wednesday, and we're like going full speed ahead. So I'm excited about that.
Cheers to that. Cheers to still having a
Cheers.
motherfucking job.
Being
Hey,
at the
take that
training
shot
loft.
though.
I hear that.
Take
Being
that
at
Cheers.
the
shot.
training loft.
Hey, real quick. Is anybody hiring? Because I'm looking. I'm also looking for a roommate.
Wait, what happened?
Just after the show. And Lily, what do you want to give a cheers to?
I'm with Matt. Like, cheers to having a job. My store opens tomorrow, so I'm
Hey,
super
go visit
stoked,
her. Go
super
visit her.
excited. So just FYI for everyone to know, Sephora will be opening in California starting tomorrow.
Wait, you work
So
at Sephora?
I work
Which
at
one?
Sephora,
Which one in
homegirl.
California?
Don't worry about it, but it's
Okay, just kidding.
I'm in California. but
Maria, which one do
I
you
don't
want?
really like
give
buy a lot of
cheers
makeup,
to?
so, but
You can mute them if you want,
you
Maria.
can come see me. Girl.
What do you want to give cheers to?
I just want to give cheers to life.
Yes.
2020 is really bad, but the
Man,
fact that
I'm
we're
waiting
still
for
here,
2021.
the fact that I don't know, girl. I don't know what 2021 is going to look like, but the fact that
I'ma
we're
get
still
mine.
here and enjoying each other, and
Yes,
God is giving
girl,
us another
God
day.
is good.
I cheers
All
to
the
that.
time.
Yes, and all the time.
God is good.
Hey.
I want to give a quick cheers to the bad times because they make you appreciate the good times.
That's
yeah.
right.
Cheers to us.
Damn,
Cheers
you
to
just
my
went
people.
deep with that one.
Philosophical Jackie over there.
Shit.
Mysterious philosopher over there.
Mysterious
Jax.
motherfucking Jax. Jesus, long as I fucking Jesus.
Praise him all the time.
Don't
You don't
need
need nobody
nobody
else.
else.
Yes. Shout out to the Get Right Show. For
Shout
putting
out to the
this
Get
on
Right
here.
because we steal all your motherfucking sound effects.
Not all of them. This is one of them that I always
Maria
use.
loves this one.
You guys don't know. I have a connection and a relationship with God, and nobody can ever take that away. So I praise him every
talk to
minute
God.
I can. So
I'm not
amen.
religious, but I definitely have a relationship with God. And
Of course.
I don't go to church every
I'm not-
Sunday. I'm
I'm
not
That
even
makes
trying to
you
be a
religious,
fake.
sister.
I'm spiritual.
Going to church doesn't make you religious.
Okay.
Having a
I agree with
connection-
you.
Let's not get
Having
into
a
that.
connection
Let's
with
not
God
get into
makes you
that. That's
religious.
another
Next Friday,
motherfucking
what
show.
makes you religious?
All right. Well, let me know when you guys want to come back to Ladies'
'Cause I'm
Night.
not-
I had a good time. I hope all of you guys had a good
Matt's
time.
coming. I'm coming.
I had an
Just kidding.
amazing
He's
time.
always coming. Mm.
Wait, what?
That's
Matt, you coming without me?
oh my god.
Ay,
You guys.
papi.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Look at how red he is.
I love it. I love it. I love you guys.
Man,
Thank you guys so
tequila.
much for coming through and for being a part of Ladies Night Radio Show of the Good News Radio Network of my radio journey. I really, every time people come on, you guys help me get better at my craft. I'm only trying to be the best that I can to be where I want to be, and I'm gonna thank everybody when I get there. You know, like this is my dream. This is my goal. I want to do radio, and I want to get paid for big money. I want to get Howard Stern money for
Got
that
you,
shit.
girl.
That's
So,
right. That's right.
Come
Got it.
through. I want to get Joe Rogan money for that motherfucking
Got
shit.
it.
As long as you got me on the show for
Hey,
sure.
cállate la boca. No,
We
you being
got you.
red. No, but go ahead and give a really quick go around where if you want to be found, where can they find you guys? Go ahead, Joe.
Joba11 on Instagram. My shit is pretty lit. Just kidding.
Matt, where can they find you, honey?
You can find me on Instagram at CoachMatt15. You can come visit me at the Training Loft on
I'm adding
Melrose
him
and
right now.
Poinsettia.
Yes,
in the
and he's-
Fairfax District. We got good private lessons there for you guys for fitness journeys and stuff like
Matt's
that.
a hustler. Matt does
With,
training. He also does
after.
one-on-one, and he also does photography.
I do photography. I'm
and
also a
video.
soccer
And
coach.
so I might hire him for Ladies' Night. He can come through and do some video for
Wait,
us
I
here.
didn't give all my
I'm-
plugs in,
I'm-
but I guess I should give my plugs. I'm
I
a
know.
private instructor too. But
Do that. Do it.
I'm also an electrician. I'm also
Matt.
very good
Okay,
cook
what
as
type
well.
of light? What type of
Electricity.
light you trying to
you come-
turn on, honey?
Can you turn on my light,
Hold on.
please?
Can you come fix some of my lights at home?
Matt, thank you so much for coming.
No,
And
no problem.
you did a phenomenal job hanging with the ladies. And I brought some crazy ladies with me tonight. And I thank you for coming through and for
Yeah,
just.
Crazy Maria's over there giving me the eye all
I know.
night.
All night, Maria. Can you
Oh,
stop it?
Maria.
That's Maria.
God, okay, honey. I mean, I like some mocha.
And as long as Matt.
Vanilla. Vanilla.
I didn't know where to go because you got like a shade, but then you like white, and then you like
Vanilla
blue
strawberries.
eyes.
Y'all are funny. And as long as I'm alive,
Yeah, I'm strawberry right now. That's tequila is making me hot.
This has been tanning, guys.
Get
Matt,
loose juice.
Matt, and as long as I'm alive, you're always invited to carne asada. Just know that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got your back.
I'll fucking
We
dance the
got you,
banda.
papi.
I'll dance the banda all day. No
Hey.
problem.
All right, Lily, go ahead and give your shout out.
Well, it's Lily_5713_.
All right. So these are my people. I love them. They have my back. They support me. They just, come to have a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. You guys can follow me at mysterious.jax. You can also follow Ladies Night Radio Show, and you can follow the Good News Radio. We are all, new businesses growing. Please support us. Tell your friends to support us. And I hope you guys enjoyed and had a good time. I love you guys. And yeah, live your life. Be happy. Be free. I'm your host, Mysterious Jax. This is Ladies Night Radio Show. And just remember one thing, ladies. You are enough. Love you, baby. Ciao. Ciao. We single. Hit us up in the DM.
Hey.
All them followers just dropped.